Hello, everybody. Welcome to Tales from the Shattered Lands, coming at you live from Game Room 5 in Tavern of Tales in Boston. I am your Dungeon Master, Jake. These are our lovely players. Playing Glimmer tonight is Nico.
Hello, are you guys ready for a slave revolt?
Playing Eidolon today is Austin.
Boy, what a way to start a stream.
Playing Ashrin today is Quinn.
Hello, today we will end racism.
Sir Gwydion is being played by Lily.
Yes, burn the system down!
This a lot of energy tonight. I love it.
Jake, we're taking over the stream. We're seizing it from you. It's our property now.
I see this. I should not have enslaved these people in real life. I'm the bad guy here. And then last but not least, playing Sigurd is Jason.
Hello. Once again, I am a trendsetter.
Do we have a theme for tonight? No. Okay. Nope. Okay. As I said, Slave Revolt. I get it. As I said, we are Tavern of Tales. We are a board gaming bar in the Mission Hill neighborhood of Boston, Massachusetts. We set up this stream so that we could stick together through these coronavirus times and hopefully entertain you folks along the way. We are looking forward to reopening our location whenever it is safe to do so. So please keep your eyes on our social media. We've got a Instagram, a Facebook, and a Twitter that you can see any of the announcements that we make about our plans to reopen and sit across a real table from each other once again. Until that time, if you're looking for something else to do while you're in lockdown, you can join our ongoing 5e Dungeons and Dragons campaign set in the world of Eberron. We run it over Discord and Roll20. You can find out more information at tavernoftales.com/DND. We run every Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday from 6 p.m. until 9 p.m. We do signups at 5 p.m. the day before. We have like a wait list in case you can't make it or we don't have enough room for you. You can get in on the next session. And we've got a lovely community of fellow nerds that would love to RP with you. So if that's something that interests you, again, go to tavernoftales.com/DND. We are also now Twitch affiliates. It's awesome. Thank you, everyone who's followed us and supported us in this new endeavor. If you are watching this and you'd like to support us further, please consider dropping a follow, dropping a subscribe, sharing the channel with your friends or on your social media page. Any little bit helps a lot. And without further ado, let's begin. Last time, the group returned to the Shadowcourt, a underground city, secret city, populated by rogues, scallywags, and the nobles that they trade with. They did this to rescue White Scales from the clutches of his soon-to-be former master, Raylan. They had crafted a scheme to poison Raylan with the black bile that is the plague of madness that is currently bringing the world to its knees. Meanwhile, White Scales was making a vow to one of the captive Tabaxi women that was in a cell across from his as he was waiting for his gladiatorial pit match. He promised to free her before being shuffled off to the ring that would host the battle to decide his fate. He faced down a fiendish opponent covered in massive chains, and after a very bloody battle, White Scales banished the creature back to hell with a well-placed sword swing. The other half of the team, meanwhile, executed their plan to poison Raylan with bile. Thanks to some temporal mancy on Ashran's part, they managed to avoid detection of their scheme, and Raylan imbibed the deadly bile, became confused, and the team struggled to push him off the tower and into the sand where White Scales dwelled, but not before Raylan managed to spread some of the plague to his guards. As the team above dealt with that spreading plague, White Scales confronted his master after he was finally pushed off the ledge by Gwydion. In this confrontation, he claimed a new name for himself, Sigurd the Dragon Slayer, before plunging his newly purchased sword into Raylan's cruel heart. It is the third Phi-Day of Pike Tide, year 996 of the Great Silence. It is the holy day for the god of war, Phyneem, and it is called the Soldier's Respite. We join our party as they stand in the aftermath of this gladiatorial arena. White Scales is on the bloody stand, looking over his master. No, he got out, didn't he, last time?
We're in the tunnels, I think.
Yes.
You just got out of the ring.
Yeah.
But he's next to Glimmer and Invisible. The other party members are around the current scene of the crime as the other denizens of the Shadowcourt look on with curiosity, horror, and interest, generally. What would you like to do?
Away.
It's me and White Skills. The rest of the party are not with us.
Yeah, they're like up.
You're all around the gladiatorial ring right now. So we ended off just as you climbed out of the ring and made White Scales invisible.
Okay. I'll mind link to Ashran because I still have it up and say, we're in the tunnels if you want to help us, but we're invisible. I will call out when we see you, and then I'll say to Sigurd, all right, you know where they're being held.
Yes. It's over by Raylan's office.
You know the way?
Mm-hmm. Yes, I do.
Go. Or let's wait till they get here and then we can go.
Yes.
Let's regroup, squad. I think I was running down the stairs away from the guy that I killed. I think Eidolon and Gwydion are still on the balcony.
Probably after we decapitate that poor man, I'd probably say to Sir Gwydion that we should probably leave now.
Yes, do I have bile all over my shirt again?
No.
Yeah, it's kind of like dripping off your armor.
Okay.
Lovely.
I forgot that you guys are covered in vomit. Yep.
Yeah.
I'm going to start walking away and probably stripping and getting the bile off.
Yeah.
I cannot do that.
I remember passing my checks, but do I still have bile on me? I just didn't get infected.
Yeah, as long as you pass your Constitution saving throw, you don't take exposure.
Do I have slime on me though?
You do have slime on you.
Okay.
Ew.
Yeah.
Can you presto it off?
I'm doing it as we speak.
Okay.
Slime off. And then I turn around to help my friends, and Sir Gwydion's already taken off his shirt.
Yeah, the shirt's already half off. I'm like, get it off, please, get it off me, get it off.
Sir Gwydion takes priority.
Yeah.
You need
I'd help
radiant
him.
damage to clean off bile.
I don't have that. Oops.
I do.
All it says I can clean or soil a foot of fabric. So, oh well. Well, Glimmer has just reached out to me. We're to meet them down in the tunnels. Apparently, White Scales has something else that we need to do. Let's go.
Right.
Where are you guys meeting up? You're in the Shadowcourt. The guards are like looking at you. They're not quite sure what to do about this situation. Some of them you can see head back into the auction house. Some of them are just like keeping an eye on where you're going. If you dirty people get close to like the outer ring of nobles, they'll like pull back away from you, and they're like, sorry, no.
Another thing. I want to like whisper over to Sir Gwydion and be like, "You felt at Raylan. Did you find the contract? Do we need to still find that?"
You're muted.
I'm gonna make sure I didn't throw away the contract accidentally when I got filed on. Yes, it's probably this thing right here, right? And it has a little red ribbon or something around it.
That's something that you took off of Raylan, yes.
Can we like
I can't read it
around
here,
and read it?
It's yours now.
You can't read it.
I don't want to. I want to.
Okay, I thought you
kind of below the things that are going on right now.
Okay, I thought you were insinuating that you couldn't read, and I got scared. Cool. I'm reading the contract. What does it say?
Props.
It is a bill of sale document from a party whose name I need to look up.
Oh, are these his original owners that he doesn't know about?
Or didn't tell us?
Yes. It is from a person named Dario Janrose, and it is a bill of sale to just, in general, the Gilded Cage, care of Raylan, and it has like all the details. It has like this bill is the represents the sale of the figure known as White Scales. They have like his body weight and his relative age. He was sold at a very incredibly young age, according to this bill.
That's depressing. Can we? I don't know how much of this is going to be important, or if I should do a history check. But like, can we know a little bit more about how slavery works, like in Garcidia? Because like I know that the Garcidians had slaves, but like we haven't seen any other slaves in any other cities and towns. Like, is it like legal, or is it just kind of like under the table? Like what? It is
under the table. It is not like legal. That's why it's happening in like this.
Mm-hmm.
This realm, this like shady realm. It's definitely like a hidden. It's like an open secret that like a lot of like major merchant companies employ slaves and have slaves, and they do their bounty work. And it's like the Singing Crows too. Slaves are okay so long as they're like not slaves. You know what I mean?
Okay. Cool. So like if you.
Yeah.
If you were like a slave and you escaped to the surface somehow in a revolt of some kind or something like that, could the guards legally re-enslave you?
It depends on roll a history check.
Okay. And an extenuation of this check. How long has like the Shadowcourt been doing its thing? Like 50, 100 years, or is it new?
Okay. Yeah. Just go ahead and roll that history.
Right.
18. So the Shadowcourt has been around. This isn't knowledge that you would like know of. It's more of like if you have like a criminal background or anything like that, you'd be able to like tell what it is. But the current like part of the landmass that you were on during the Empire Wars was the Kingdom of Wahhakia, Whakia, Wahhakia. So the Shadowcourt came after that time. That was about 100 years ago.
Okay, cool.
Because the current structure of like the free cities came around at that point. So it's no older than 100 years old.
Okay.
What was the second question about slaves?
Yeah, if you like were a slave and you came to the surface, could you be like re-enslaved because someone showed up with a contract, or like no, because the laws don't really like work?
It depends on if the guards are crooked. and like what
Okay.
city you're in. It also depends on what like the provenance is of those slaves. So if you look over this contract, it actually White Scales is not a citizen of the Free Cities. He's a citizen of Midgate, which is not this country. So he's like technically like a citizen of Midgate, but he's like living and working inside the Free Cities. It's like the loophole that they use to get him around.
Okay.
So if like a Midgate official called on a Free Cities official to say, oh yeah, I need my guy back, the Free Cities would do it diplomatically.
So, like, I guess I'm wondering also, like, is there like a legal framework for recovering slaves? You know, like America had, or is it like up to the individual owner?
Yeah. Sorry.
Is there a fugitive law? Is what I'm asking.
It is up to the individual owner. The owner
Okay,
has to
got
come around and like claim the stuff.
Cool.
Got it.
Knowledge we should all have in our brains as we make decisions tonight.
Yes.
Cool. So I'll go back to Sir Gwydion, and I'm like, yes, this looks like the document that we needed. I think that we're set for here. Then let's go ahead. We
Does
don't
there
have
look
to
like
worry
a
about
way
that.
that they could access the tunnels from the stands, or do they have to come down into the arena?
Oh, you're going to the gladiator tunnels. Is that your intent?
I was just trying to find our friends.
I wanted to get into the tunnels just to get away from the crowd, and then we're on our way to Raylan's office. I don't know where that is. I don't know how to get there.
Yeah, that comes out like next to the stands where the rest of your group is, who need a name, so I can just stop calling them the group. You can see Ashrin is reading a contract. Sigurd, you can see this too. Glimmer, you can see Gwydion and Ashrin and Eidolon are dealing with being covered in lots of bile.
So
they're
we
kind
need
of
to
like
come.
off the
We
stands.
would need to come back out onto the stands to get to the office, is what you're saying.
No, they need to come down off the stands and join you.
Okay, I will tell.
This
Ashrin
is
that.
not a puzzle.
I know.
This is
Yeah.
I will tell Ashrin that. I'm just trying to imagine it in my brain, my mind's eye.
Yeah. No, I would like to do that if everyone else wants to walk over there. The rest of our group, let's rejoin. Okay.
They are
We do it.
currently invisible. So Glimmer and
Shit.
When I see Ashrin, when I see Ashrin close, I'll say out loud, like, we're here. It's me and Sigurd.
Warm,
It's
warmer, hot.
It's worth mentioning that as I walked out, I would have waved and then realized that doesn't work.
I told you we're invisible, but let's go quickly.
Where's
come on.
White Scales?
Right here.
Okay, good. All right.
It's Sigurd now.
Who?
Yes.
Sigurd. I'll explain later.
We're going
Pick
in
up
that
another
way.
one.
You're going towards the auction house.
Wait a second. You are covered in bile.
Yes, we did not get Raylan over the edge quite as quickly as we had hoped.
Yeah, kind of hoping maybe Raylan had some rogues in his office because he spills stuff on himself often, you know. He seems like a very fashionable dude.
There's not
that's
much we can do
possible.
about it right now.
If we move fast, it might not be an issue.
Let's go.
Well, then let's move fast.
This way.
And we did retrieve your contract.
Thank you.
And I would like to give it to you. You can do what you want with it.
And for a moment when you put it in my hands, you see me just kind of stare at it and be like,
No, you don't.
You don't because you're invisible.
oh yeah, there's just a floating piece of paper in the air. I guess.
It floats very contemplatively in the air for a few seconds.
It floats for like a few seconds and then it vanishes as well.
Thank
That's
you.
how it works. Read your spells.
So, White Scales, what's the best way to do this? Are we just breaking down the door?
In the confusion now, I think that's the best bet.
Okay.
Let's go.
Yeah.
The group heads out into the auction house. Give me your marching order.
I would probably be in front.
I would be next to White Scales.
I would visibly be in the front, but actually probably behind the two invisible people.
Like a half step behind, trying to be like, yeah, we're three abreast, but like you're
I
slightly.
probably bump into Glimmer and White Scales occasionally.
I'll probably be last.
Yeah, I'd love to be sandwiched between two visible beef woods, even if one of them is hollow.
Full of
We now
paper?
know.
Like
Yeah.
that?
That's fine. I don't know why we're doing that, but it's fine.
I'm so confused.
There's no orientation on the map, so I'm not sure which direction we're
You're
walking
heading
in.
north. You're
Okay.
heading. So.
Okay.
Give me,
Yeah, we're walking up this way.
You'd probably be right there. Yeah.
That's how you do it.
Great.
Okay. Invisible boys up front. So you get towards the temple. Sorry, I didn't have any time to do the maps today, so we'll be doing it old-fashioned way. The auction house has these columns that stretch up into infinity above, and then inside is the auction house itself.
Oh, this is a place we've been to before.
Mhm.
Yes.
Yes. Okay.
As you move up inside, you can see that there are a few guards currently making their way out to meet you. There's a total of 3 of them. One of them is wearing like heavier plate armor. I will mark him with a red dot to symbolize that he is a badass. And they are kind of approaching in like a flying wing formation towards the entrance to the auction house. And as they see Sir Gwydion, they put a hand up and say, stop right there. We can't let you inside the auction house, soiled as you are.
Are the doors open?
These aren't doors. They're just like
They're
it's an
pillars.
open. It's an
Oh,
open.
okay.
Look at this. Sir
I'll
Gwydion
say
is
quietly,
going-
Sir Gwydion, like just stall
going
them.
to step forward, probably brush, not knowing that White Scales is in the way, but go up to this man and look very professionally and say, I wish to speak to you, the owner of this establishment, about how he is selling spoiled stock.
Sir Karen, me and can I like grab White Skill's arms and start and like lead us past, try to take us past the guards
I keep
You're still
forgetting we're
invisible.
slowly? Yes, slowly
Yeah.
and
I
quietly.
keep forgetting we're invisible.
It's an hour.
So who are you moving?
I want to grab White Scales just so that we can stay at the same place. Maybe I'm even holding his hand. I'm holding his wrist, his forearm, and I'm trying to
Idle
pull
on
us like.
Uh-huh.
sight.
Well,
Listen,
no, I wish at this moment so I could have more evidence, but
I'm trying to pull us like slowly and quietly like up to the wall and slide along the wall very, very slowly, like so that our steps make as little noise as possible along the wall past these guys.
Okay, make a stealth check at advantage, both of you.
Yes. Come on, baby.
Oh, I gotta change.
Ugh.
Oh, why you guys roll like that? It's okay. I roll
Those
like
guys.
so
Mine is a 16.
move your token to where you want him to be on the map, and then Sir Gwydion, you are approaching this lead officer with your like chest puffed out and making.
Yes, I am. My best
Yes.
Karen impression, I guess.
Lady Catherine, I suggest that you stay right here with me, just in case.
Yes, let's.
I'll
him-
stand in between the pillars, kind of as a protection, and not
I have
step.
an attempt in my back pocket, but things have already gone a bit off. So let's let him do his best.
Yes.
Rooting for you, kid.
So Glimmer and White Scales, you're able to get all the way into the hallway if you'd like, and you have that same sort of. I'm sorry if that sounded really terrible on your end, me hitting the mic. You've got a like window with bars in front of it, and then there's like a bored-looking orcish man reading a comic book with his feet propped up on the desk behind it. The gate closes down into the back of house, and there's a lever on the other side of the room from him that has that opens it. You've seen it open the gate before.
Are there any other guards further in? Can we see?
No, it appears that most of them have either moved out here to like secure this area. You don't see any immediately in the back of the house from the gate.
Okay, I will switch the link to Sigurd, and I'll say, okay, I think I know how we can get through. Just keep him. You're about to appear. Just keep him threatened, distracted. I can slip through here, and pull the lever. Okay.
Absolutely.
Actually, I might. Is gaseous form concentration?
Oh, that's
I believe it is.
I'm checking. It is. So what I'm going to do is, because gaseous form is indeed 3rd level spell, I think. Yes, I'm going to spend all 5 of my sorcery points to create a 3rd level spell slot. And hold on, I can do that's yes. Yep. And then so I get that back, and then I'm gonna immediately use it to cast gaseous form. So I'm like back pressed against the gate, turning into gas and just slipping through the gate as White Scales appears. I also appear, but I'm like a puddle of gas on the floor, and I'm making my way towards the lever.
okay. The guard. So the lever is on the other side of the window, not the door. So you're in the room with the guard.
Oh. Can I fit
like
in there with him? Can I fit in there with him?
Yeah, it's like a 10 by 10 room. The levers are on the other side of the room.
Okay,
There's 3 of them.
It's a closed off room. There's no way I could get behind it and reach through like a gate or something and pull it. I would have to be in the room with him.
There's the window. There's a door that leads from the back of the house into this room. And then there's the levers on the other side, and then this front desk, and then the window. Make sense? Let me just
yes, please draw it. I'm very confused.
This is the window, little bank teller window. The room is 10 by 10. There's a door here and levers here. There's an orc there. That's an orc. And the gate that the levers open is closing off the hallway and the rest of the place. So the only way to get in is to pull that lever.
The lever is here.
Yes.
Okay. So I'll slip through. Yeah, I'll slip into the room with him. Okay. As gas. White Scales appears, and I'm trying to stay out of sight, but like if he sees me, I don't think it's a huge deal. I'll like take my dagger out as I turn back into regular form and pull the lever. I'll wait to see what White Scales does actually before I pull it.
Yeah. What happens when I just magically appear in front of this guy?
You are really loud. What happens when you magically appear in front of this gentleman? He will look up from his like comic book and do like a double take and look up at you and say, "Oh, White Scales, back so soon? I hear your match went well. Well, for you, I heard Raylan got it. You know."
Yes, actually. I'm here about that. I need to collect something from his office.
Ka-chunk!
The door opens, and he kind of looks. He looks at the door opening. He does a double take back towards Glimmer, who is just like a little bit wispy on the edges, coming out of gaseous form.
I'll wave and go invisible again.
Can you go invisible again?
It's a 2nd level spell. Yeah, I have 3 2nd level slots left.
Okay, he's pulling out his sword.
What does the window look like? Is it like an open window, or is there like bars?
There are bars.
Okay.
There are bars on the window. It's a barred window.
Yeah. Before he has the time to react, can I try to grab this guy like through the bars and pull him up against the?
Yeah. Make an athletics check.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. And you can even do that thing where you pick him up by like the edge of his armor and you push him up against the bars and his face squishes.
You pull him like Play-Doh through the bar.
And you take your other hand and clap it over his mouth to prevent him from screaming. We're going to quickly switch cameras back to Sir Gwydion as he tries to negotiate with these guards. Your opener was about tainted goods.
Yes, spoiled stock. I'm going to. I don't have any official papers on me, but I have official looking paper, right?
You've got official looking blank paper, I believe.
Could I have one of them have been like, maybe like a rough draft with some lines scratched out and stuff?
Sure, yeah. Like when you were like writing your letters, you've got like some rough drafts.
Yeah. All right, so I'll pull one out.
Okay.
And I'll gesticulate to him very angrily and be like, I have some stock here that I have ordered from Raylan, some hard laborers, and I didn't know that this man was going to be sick, and I want to know what's going on. So I demand that you take me to your boss.
I'm sorry, sir. We're in lockdown right now due to the plague.
Too close to home, buddy.
Hey, I wrote this 2 years ago. We're currently under lockdown right now. I would love to kick this up the chain of command, bring you down to the spire, so that you can talk to the boss. No problem. You just need to not be covered in goo. Okay. So here's what'll happen. We'll just go around the corner. My boys and I will fetch some buckets of water. We'll hose you down real good, and we'll see how this situation develops in about like 4 hours.
Can I insight check?
Yeah, go ahead.
Do I need
What are
to
you looking
insight
for?
check? I think I'm fairly certain he thinks I'm going mad.
Yeah, you don't need an insight check.
I don't. Okay.
He's like trying to get you out and around the corner so that his boys can jump you and take you out and make sure that you guys aren't going to spread the plague anymore.
What's the smart thing to do? What would Glimmer do?
Do you say that out loud?
I'm gonna mutter it, yeah.
Because I want to know if I could hear that or not. If that's loud enough.
Probably not.
You're like 20 feet away.
Yeah, I didn't think so.
Yeah.
Oh, 20? Oh,
All right. So where does
So,
what do I?
does-
All right. So we know that the exit is back the way that we came, right? I don't
Yep.
know if there's another exit any other way, right?
So this direction, that is where the tunnel is. I don't know why it started with a C. That's the tunnel, the land tunnel up to the surface.
Mhm.
Down this way is the gladiator pit and the port, but it's on the other end of like the city complex down the hill. The tunnel is like a scant like 100 feet away.
All right. So that's what I'll do. I'll take a step back, take a deep sigh, and be like, okay, come with me. Lead me to your leader. After hosing me down, I demand to have this conversation with him, and I'll walk down towards the tunnel.
just a question: is it just those 3 guards in that room, or is there more people?
It's just the 3 guards in this room right now.
Okay. I'm going to wait for them to pass by those columns, and as soon as they are within range of me, I'm going to cast darkness.
So they're coming out and they're about to, speak to you folks. They're going to maintain their 10 feet of social distancing.
Mm-hmm. Just enough.
Nico, how you doing as a human? Like, are you doing okay?
I'm good.
Cool. The three of them they have their like hands up and they're saying, we talked to your friend. We're gonna work this all out. If you three could just slip into these while we get you all washed down. He's speaking like he would talk to like a child. Like, it's gonna be okay. Here, just put on these manacles, and we'll get you all sorted. Okay?
All these power bracelets, they'll make you
Yeah.
get strong and kill the virus.
These are bracelets of ogre strength.
Yeah.
And yeah, it's about at that time when I see the manacles that I'd probably cast darkness for sure.
Okay. So let's just go ahead and roll initiative for everyone.
Mhm.
I will add turns.
Consistently bad. Let's go.
Oh my god, I like haven't rolled above a 10 initiative like in several sessions.
I think 7 is one of the highest initiatives I've rolled.
Back up to 19, baby, where I belong, and I should stay. I never want to go below it again.
Okay, you can add your initiatives into Monsoor Tracker. DM set his notes.
Nico, we have the same initiative. What's your dexterity score?
My score.
So for tied scores, you guys just decide amongst yourselves who goes first, and you can even make
Okay.
that decision on your turn.
Okay, that's fine.
Decide to. Okay. We get all of our initiatives in.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Looks like it.
excellent. This is where the fun begins. Ashrin and White Scales, you're up first, and then it's the guards' turns, and then it's everyone else's turn as Eidolon kicks off hostilities by beginning to mutter the darkness spell, and you guys decide how you want to deal with this smushed guard
Oh no.
in the corner. Ashrin, it's your turn first.
Just a
Where-
question. Would my darkness spell activate before initiative because it's a surprise round?
It's not a surprise round, so
Okay.
They wouldn't have surprised you if they just pulled out their swords and charged you.
Mhm.
So as soon as you start casting the spell, they leap into action, and then initiative is how
Okay.
you determine
Got it.
when things fire off.
Can I start to see where darkness would be forming, or no?
You've seen Eidolon's darkness spell again. So Eidolon, if you want to put up your aura prematurely, just to see where it would go.
It's 20 feet.
Let's go over to White Scales while this is happening. White
Yeah.
Scales, what are you up to?
The gate is open.
The gate is open. I'm just trying to think of what the best way to handle this guy is.
You just do one of these, just kablink into the bars, you know.
Yeah, I mean, can I try to do that?
You want to just like take his armor and like
Yeah,
smash
just
his
try
head
to
against
like
bars.
thump him. Yeah.
Make a strength attack.
This is our best caper yet. Like Potion Heist was like the
Baby
fucking bush
shit.
leagues. This
Baby
is
shit.
a major league heist that we're pulling right now.
We'll say that the bars are kind of like warhammers, like little warhammers that are fused to the bricks.
Cool.
Roll 1d8 plus your strength mod.
Yeah. All right. Okay. 1d8. Nine.
9. Okay. So you smash his nose open. He starts to scream, and you put your hand over top of his mouth again, so that he doesn't. It's still your turn. Would you like to do it again?
You have 2 attacks, right?
Yeah, I want to say to him, if I let you go, are you going to scream? Okay. If I let you go, he's going to kill you.
Oh,
Unless
he
you
can't
sit
see me.
there.
He can't see me.
He just does one of these.
You can't see him, but he's watching you. Do you understand?
I am.
If you...
Roll an intimidation check, please.
yeah.
Do it at advantage.
Well, it's a good thing I have that. It's intimidation or deception?
It is intimidation.
Okay. Then in that case, it's an 11.
11. Okay. He's like going.
Good. He's going to watch you, and if you move, you will die. Then I'll like push him back a bit into the chair.
As soon as you do, he screams.
Yeah, as soon as he screams, I'm gonna lunge at him with the dagger.
Okay, so we're in initiative.
Okay, yeah.
So he is just gonna start screaming, "Help! Help! Help!" White Skills, what are you gonna do with the rest of your turn?
Is there any way that I could dragon breath without hitting Glimmer?
Yeah, you can like poke it into the corner.
Okay, yeah. I'm gonna do that then. I'm gonna dragon breath.
Stick your snoot in the bars.
Is it an action or a bonus action?
It's an action.
So you already used your action to attack.
Right. Yes.
So you want to? Do you want to like grab him again?
Yeah.
Wanna, like,
Yeah, we'll do that.
you throw him into the chair. He like sits down, starts yelling help. You reach through again.
And yeah. Another athletics.
No, this is just a attack.
All right, this is just an attack. All right, cool.
You want to like also like put your greatsword through?
Yeah, I mean that would be easier.
Okay.
Yeah.
We're just killing this guy. Okay.
Yeah, I'm just gonna. Okay. D20. Oof.
Oh no.
That's a nat one, baby.
Yeah. It glances off his armor and he starts fumbling around in the back of the office. Ashrin, it's your turn.
Cool. I think I'm just gonna get I'll say chill touch ready, and I'm gonna just kind of take a couple steps back.
What's your trigger
Not
for
say-
ready?
I would say when magical darkness goes up, or when I guess because I won't be able to see if they're attacking if I hear them making an attack after magical darkness goes up. I'd like to try to target them at that point.
Okay, so as magical darkness goes up or when they attack, because they go before Eidolon.
Okay, so yeah, I guess just when they attack, that makes more sense.
Okay.
And I'm gonna trying to get out of magical darkness range a little bit.
Okay. It is their turn. They're going to see Eidolon starting to make this incantation, and they pull out their swords and they say, stop doing that. And they leap into action to try and contain this group. This guy will direct the group to fan out and go one-on-one to all of you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this guy's approaching you, about to attack. I'll let that go off if you want to.
Sure.
Okay.
So that guy just left my range.
Yep.
Would that provoke a reaction?
Mm-hmm.
All right.
That's 18.
18 hits.
And then that
casting?
is
Chill touch. Ooh.
10 necromantic damage as I say, don't come any closer, and I just send out a hand to push him back, and it goes through a ghostly hand goes through his chest, and he takes old age damage.
Yeah,
Old age damage.
his lips get a little bit blue as he stumbles forward and pulls out his sword and tries to attack you.
Cool.
Less.
So he provoked an opportunity of reaction. If I did it,
He did.
what exactly would be the consequences?
You can make an attack of opportunity.
Okay, great. That's going to be a 19.
19 hits.
All right. That's going to be 9 magical slashing damage.
9 magical slashing damage. Okay, he's not looking super hot as he gets cold touched, and then you're using what, your halberd?
Yes.
Yeah. You use your halberd on him, and he you get him like right in the leg, and he's still gonna come forward and try to attack Ashrin. So they're each gonna make one attack. So we'll go from left to right. So Eidolon will take the nat 20. That's a 17 to hit Ashrin,
Yeah.
and an 8 to hit Sir Gwydion. Does that hit? Does that hit Sir Gwydion? 8? It's a joke. I know it doesn't. So Ashrin, you take 6. And Eidolon, you take 5.
Nice.
Nice crit. Someone crit yesterday at my session with in Eberron, and they rolled 46. They got 1-1-2-1.
Oh.
The most. It was the saddest thing I've ever seen.
That's why sometimes I just like to roll the normal and then just multiply it by 2. It's a little more reliable, but
I think
rolling more
actually-
dice is fun.
The better average if you roll 2 dice actually.
Really?
Yeah, it's more
Yeah.
consistent.
It's more consistent, but it's not necessarily more damage.
Because if you double a
It's more
1, it's
consistent.
just 2.
There
Yeah.
are feats
You're-
specific to it too.
You have a more likely odds of getting higher rolls by rolling 2 dice rather than multiplying the same number.
Yeah.
And last but not least, the guy in the office is going to try to attack White Scales by taking his dagger out of his pocket and trying to stab it through the metal cage. It's not going to work. He's going to move over here and try to pull the lever and bump into Glimmer, and that's his turn.
Oof.
Gwydion, it's your turn.
Poor fool.
Awesome. I'd like to shove the man in front of me to his leg, just so he's prone.
Okay,
I think
make
that's what
a
I'm
shove
going
attack.
to do. He tried to stab me. I don't have my sword out yet, but I will try to push him to the ground. That's just an athletics, right?
Check, yes. Ooh. He brings his sword up that he just stabbed you with and digs his heels into the ground. He doesn't budge.
He doesn't budge. Dang. Okay. Then fine. I'll draw my sword and take a slash at him.
Okay.
Your sword needs a name.
I like the idea that Gwydion went to like try to push
Oh
him
god,
over
no,
and
that
it
does not.
didn't budge, so just kind of like tapped him on the chest and was like, "You're much." Yeah, look at you.
It's
Yeah.
like, look at.
This is
man.
becoming a consistent problem. So then I draw my sword and I can't even hit him now. It's like, this day's not going my way. And that's my turn, because I believe I used my last session. I think I used, Action Surge, so that's it.
Okay. It is Eidolon and Glimmer's turn.
You can go ahead, Austin.
All right. So I'm assuming I'm using my action to fully bring up darkness.
Mm-hmm.
Alright.
You can choose to like not do that if you want.
No, it's still gonna happen. So I'm gonna bring up darkness first, and then I'm going to take my movement. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. No. There's no good way to do this.
Where is the darkness going?
It is
Right there.
not showing up for all you people because it doesn't have all players shown. So there you go. Should show up now.
All right.
Yeah.
So yes,
Damn, I walked back too far.
No, he moved up.
I did move up because I wanted to get those 2 guys in darkness. And then I don't know. We didn't take a short rest. We immediately went from
No, this is- yeah.
So yeah. Okay. So I don't really have any good bonus actions to prepare. So that's just going to be my turn.
Okay, Ashrin, it's your turn.
It's me.
Oh,
Excuse me.
Glimmer, it's your turn. Go, Glimmer.
Well, I'm gonna drop the invisibility again, but that's fine. As he bumps into me, I'll sort of put a hand on his chest and say, Listen, friend, just sit down, stay calm, and I'll cast Charm Person.
Okay, so he makes it at advantage
He does.
as you're
Yes.
fighting him. Okay. How are you guys on? It's wisdom, right?
DC 15. Oof.
Yeah, that'll do it. It's a 20.
Okay, I have nothing else I can do, so I'll just look at White Scales like go.
Ashrin and White Scales, it is your Sigurd.
Sigurd, sorry.
Yeah.
Why do you, go ahead.
I'm just gonna move through the bars. If I can move over to is there a door on the other side?
Yeah, so the door where Glimmer is like currently standing, that's the scale of it.
Yeah.
So it's
All
just
right.
around the
Cool.
corner.
Can I open the door?
Yeah.
Yeah. Then I'll open the door.
Yep, Glimmer is there, like trying to calm down the guard with magic. It's not working.
How long is that going to last?
It didn't work.
Great. All right. What do we got? We got. Try. I'll slip in and I'll attack him again.
Okay.
Yeah!
All right.
All right.
That's 46. Jeez.
Yeah.
How many clerical workers are we going to kill in this campaign? Let's see.
That's 22.
He's
Hi.
down.
Cool.
You bring up your sword as you sidestep around Glimmer and stab him right underneath the ribs.
Are you going lethal? Are you just pinning this guy
that-
against the wall with your sword?
Would I be able to do that non-lethally?
You can decide to make any weapon damage.
Yeah. Okay. I'd
melee.
rather knock him unconscious. So instead, I'm gonna take the sword and smack him in the side of the head with the flat of the blade.
Yep. You can see the little cartoon birds appear
Yeah.
over his head, and he slumps against the wall and falls down towards the floor.
Well, this
Okay.
is going splendidly. Let's go.
He is going to wake up in 1 hour.
Oh no. We only have an hour to do this.
We've got time. It'll be fine.
You guys are like the witnesses? Okay. Okay.
It is Ashen's turn.
Cool. I'm so sad that he's not in darkness. I'm very sad about that. But I don't want him to. You said he's not looking too great, right?
He is not looking too hot.
Okay. I will do shocking grasp on the boy.
Okay. It's at advantage. He is wearing metal armor.
Cool. Oh, it's at advantage. I get to do my special skill. That I haven't had a chance to do yet because I thought it would come up more than it did.
Damn.
What
So
is
I
it?
get to re-roll one of the. It's Elven Accuracy.
Oh,
because
that's
it
right.
was, yeah.
Yes. Elven accuracy is
Yeah.
very good.
So I get to re-roll one of them.
It's basically like triple advantage.
Yes, it's really good.
Yeah. Yeah. Please roll the d20.
In case elves weren't special enough.
I know. So that's a 24
Yep.
to hit. Cool.
And
How
then
much
you
damage?
do 2d6 now with shocking.
Oh yeah, we leveled up. So that's 7 electric damage as I just touch him on the shoulder and just be like, next time, don't touch me. And then I want to take a step around him into the darkness.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, he starts to like fry a little bit. He's reaching for his sword and like trying to strike you as you walk away, but
can't take the
there's
reaction.
no reaction. Where are you getting?
I would love to get near this boy, but I don't know if I can even see him.
He hasn't
So-
moved since you saw the darkness come up, so I would say that you'd be able
Great.
to tell his general area.
Okay, cool.
Okay. Anything else?
Nope.
Okay. These boys, let's see how they handle the darkness. They don't do very well. This guy is going to spend his turn moving forward and slashing. Actually, you can hear the wind of his like slashing sword go like right beside your ear as he tries to lay into Eidolon. This guy is going to try and back into the darkness a little bit, and he's actually going to fall prone as he like trips over the stairs and then tries to like get his surroundings. So that's what happens on their turn. Gwydion, it's your turn. The black orb is back. The one that
Yeah, the orb. Orb gang. Can we get some orb gang in the chat, please? Thank you.
Quite troublesome because I can't hit anything, so I can't see it, but they can't see me. Now, what's down the tunnel again? I'm not
Tunnel
sure
is
if
the way
Gwydion's
up.
ever been down that way.
Yeah, it's the way you came in. It's when you took the Kenku taxi. That's the tunnel you came down.
That's where Kaching lives.
It's Cha-ching.
That's like one of our means of escape. We also have a boat that we've hired, or that we have. That Pavel has.
Right. I am going to try to. I'm going to back up. Yeah. Sorry, I don't know which computer I'm on anymore. I'm going to back up and go down the tunnel, I guess, a little bit.
It's just towards the tunnel. Yeah.
Yeah. And try and clean up as best I can so I don't look like a mess.
Okay. Roll a 1d20.
Five.
You get about a fourth of it off of you, mostly like the collar area. Your boots are still covered in it, and you still got a lot on your gloves.
Yeah. My action. That'll be it, I guess.
Okay, Eidolon, it's your turn.
Sure. I'm going to move right here, which now puts me in range of 2 attacks for those 2 guys. So my first attack is going to go toward that guy, and it is at advantage because he's blind.
Oh yeah, you're 10-foot reach. Hell yes.
So yeah, that's going to be a 20 for the
Got
first
it.
roll. All right. So that damage is going to be 9 magical slashing.
Okay.
And then I'm going to go after the second guy at advantage.
The guy that's prone right now.
Yes.
Okay.
24. All right. 12 magical slashing damage.
Nice. Anything else?
That's it.
I have a complaint, GM.
What?
I got Armor of Gleaming, and Armor of Gleaming never gets dirty.
It's
Which
all
is-
over your face, though.
I recall
That
that
would've
was
been
the
nice to
reason
know.
why I specifically got this.
Good.
Was because I'm like,
Roll a begging me check.
a what? Sorry.
Roll a beg the DM check.
Hey, this is using the text of this is using the text of an item. This is valid.
Is that a percentage die right there?
Yeah, roll a 1d 74.
A 1d74. I don't know if I know that one.
Just
Slash
roll one.
R D74.
Just roll a d20.
Yeah! Yes! Okay, come on!
You gotta let it go. You don't plan for these things. The dice know. You requested it. We are fulfilling it. The Armor of Gleaming is immune from the plague. Sir Gwydion is not immune from the plague, but you'll not get dirty.
Oh yeah. It makes sense why it went all up in my mouth now.
Yeah, it's,
It just like
You were-
repelled right off.
Oh, it's like hydrophobic, so it slides
Yeah.
right off the armor into your face.
So scratch all this. We're gonna
Guards?
retcon
Oh.
all the way back to the initial confrontation.
Are we really?
No.
Okay.
A joke.
So, like, you walk up to this group of guards, your armor is sparkling clean, and your face and hands are covered in black slime.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But the fit is
He's got like
priceless.
he's got a
the
little
drip is
he's got like
forever.
a little like fleck of it in his teeth that when he
Yeah.
talks it's like going like this.
Yeah.
Yes.
Gwydion, do you want to change what you did on your turn?
No, it's good.
Okay. Glimmer, it's your turn.
Okay, I'll step through the door
I
and
forgot that you got that armor.
size up this room.
So this room is it's got 2 exits. There's one in the back. You saw Ashrin and White Scales go back there when they first talked to Raylan, and then there's also a door to your right. It's like a set of double doors that opens in, and in the bottom of this room there is a like a rail track. So let me draw it for you. There are you can select and move everything. So there's like the rails here. So this is like, going north. There's a set of double doors that go over top of the rails here and here. This is the direction that White Scales heard the screaming from before, where like the Tabaxi live. And then this is the door that goes to the north. So it's like this.
To Raylan's office.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So I'll peek around the door to White Scales and say, "You think we should raid his office?"
I'm not sure what we would find in there, but it's worth a shot.
Okay, I'm gonna step forwards. Will you allow me to step forwards and try this door to see if it's locked, and then continue and try this door also?
It's an action after you. I guess you can like press it.
Yeah, I'm just
It's
trying
fine.
to like just test it. Yeah.
Yeah.
So move here first.
It
and
does.
Test
It doesn't seem to be locked. It kind of like it's like a double door.
Okay, so I'll swing that open, leave it open for Sigurd, and then I'll head over here and try this one.
Yep. As you push it in, you can see on the other side there's like a changing station. There's like a few carts on rails, and they're like parked here. There's one that's just like a flatbed that you would like put a bunch of like crates on top of. There's one that's like a series of cages, and then there's another one that's like a very fancy, like someone took a nobleman's horse-drawn carriage and converted it into like a rail cart.
So that's back here.
That's back here.
Do I have any idea what this is for?
This
rail stuff?
Just looking at it,
Yeah.
that
Like, why would it be inside of this building is basically what I'm asking.
you'd have to check this door to see like where it goes. This is out of like White Scales depth.
Because you're in the cave level.
Yeah, and then this
It's
is
in the cave level of the video game, so it's in there.
this is the door head. If you open it up, you can see it's an empty guard barracks. There's no guards here currently.
Okay. Which was the... I guess I wouldn't know this, but which was the door to Raylan's office?
The one that you're in front of right now.
Oh. So it's beyond this, presumably?
What is Raylan's office?
His office, yeah. It's
Yeah.
beyond, through the barracks. Okay.
Yeah, it's like here.
Okay. That's my whole turn.
Okay. It is back up to Ashrin. You guys having a fun time fighting these guards while Glimmer takes a tour of the new...
New and improved slave caves.
Yeah.
Slave cave. It's like a Disneyland
so
ride, but...
Yeah.
I heard this guy standing next to me. Would it be reasonable that I could step out of darkness and shoot near that space and hope to hit him?
Yeah, it's just at disadvantage because you can't see him.
Well, then do I even need... would it be the same because it's in darkness? Does it matter?
It doesn't matter because you wouldn't be able to see him, so it's just straight disadvantage.
Damn, okay. Yeah, I'll stay there then, because like I don't want him to take an attack of opportunity against me. So I will do a shocking grasp on him.
Cool.
So he's blinded.
Yep.
So he would have disadvantage, and then I can't see him, so I would have Well, I would have advantage because he's blinded, but because I can't see him, I would also have disadvantage. So this would be a normal roll, correct?
Blinded. So neither of you get the benefit of being an unseen attacker. So all attacks are just a disadvantage.
Okay, then I would like to leave.
Okay, and you can only take opportunity attacks if someone sees you. So he doesn't even get a chance to do it.
Okay, and I can see him sticking out.
You can see this guy, yeah.
Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna cast the Chill Touch at him. That's 19.
19 hits.
Cool. And that's a 4 damage as I go over and kind
it
of...
should be... Chill Touch is 2d8, I think.
Oh, it's 2d8.
Yes.
Thank you. I keep forgetting we leveled up.
Yes.
Yeah, 13
that'll
as I
do
kind
him.
of... Okay. A hand kind of reaches over from behind and grabs him on the shoulder.
Yep. And just like the Nazis at the end of the George Lucas film, Raiders of the Lost Ark, starring Harrison Ford, he turns into like a writhing little skeleton.
I slept through that entire movie except for the part where the Nazis melted, and then I went back to bed.
It was a good dream.
Roaring adventure, I sleep. Nazis burn. I
wake.
wake.
You missed the Nazi
Real
punching
shit.
scene, though. The Nazi punching scene on the plane is pretty good. So
He
check out
punches
that clip.
Nazis throughout that entire movie.
I know, but when it's like the big guy and they're fighting on the plane.
Ah,
Anyway.
yeah.
Anyway.
White Scales.
That's it.
Again. Hello, White Scales.
So you are muted.
It's Sigurd's
Muty mute.
turn.
Oh, that's
And
why he
he's muted.
wasn't responding to his dead name.
Yeah.
Sorry,
Yeah.
Sigurd.
Wow, thanks, Jake.
My bad.
I'm gonna move up to where Glimmer is, and I'll push through the door and into the office. I have 40 feet of movement, so I've got this.
Yes, you are in Raylan's office. It is full of files, ledgers, things of this nature, and like the desk, of course, in front of it.
Yeah. Cool. I guess I'll go through the desk.
Okay. So it's a bunch of like records of like sales and things like this. You can see the bills of sale for the Tabaxi tribe that was taken from Porcilla. Their village was raided. Porcilla is a jungle country far to the east. They were put on boats and brought here to be sold as like exotic curiosities.
Ugh.
Yep. These are the bad guys.
Yep.
Hope you hate them.
Taking that contract.
There's like a few other things in there, just like buying and selling. You can see some a lot of contracts between the Shadowcourt and a place called Aki, A-K-I apostrophe I, because I hate myself. It is.
Every good fantasy world needs unnecessary apostrophes somewhere.
Right, and 3 I's right in a row.
Yeah.
It is a like desert country to the southeast, and it is very rife with the slave trade. Looking through these documents, just poring over them, there's probably about like 100 slaves here in this complex.
Mm-hmm.
So it's a large amount of people that are being put to work somewhere you don't know where. You've not been back here before. You also find a strong box, a lock box. It is portable. It's locked.
All right. I'm going to take everything that I can. So like all of the contracts that I can, I'm going to take them.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'll shove the strong box like in my bag.
Okay.
And keep everything together.
Can I just like, will you allow me just, I know it's out of turn, but to say like, see if there's a key to the cages or something. Call around the corner.
There's a lockbox.
There's no key to the cages.
There's no like doors on the desk. Okay.
No.
By the way, audience, the Tavern of Tales Twitch stream takes a very strong stance against slavery. We say that it's bad.
Yep. Heard it here first, folks. This guy is on his turn going to stumble out of the darkness as he approaches towards the upper area. He's going to turn and shoot into the darkness with his crossbow and hit nothing. Ashrin, you can see a crossbow bolt go right past you. Down. You hear a chicken squawk further down into the cave.
Oh no!
This guy, pick a random direction. 1, 2. He's gonna do the same thing where he's gonna step and swing wildly with his sword, trying to connect with something. It doesn't work. Maybe he should pick a better strategy. That's their turn. Gwydion, it's yours.
It is. I'm at a loss at what to do, so I'm going to approach the darkness and ready my sword for if I see any of the guards come out of it to a strike.
Okay.
I'll probably be around here.
Cool. It is Eidolon's turn.
All right. So I am going to go right here for 5 feet of movement, attack the guy on the bottom.
Okay. That'll hit.
26.
Yep.
All right. He takes 7 damage. Is he down?
No.
Okay. So I'm going to do one more attack to him.
How much damage did you do to him last turn? Yeah, that hits.
25. I do not remember.
Okay. I'll scroll up. This is a benefit of digital dice, huh?
Yeah.
That hits. Go ahead.
Yep. I feel like I should be doing more damage for some reason. Anyway, 6 points of magical slashing damage.
Okay. He is still up. He is a little bit hardier than his comrades.
That's the big boy, though, right?
That is the big boy.
Yeah.
That is like the leader of the pack. Vroom. It is.
And then, yes, and then I'm going to go up this way to that guy, and as I'm walking, I'd like to yell to my teammates, head for the tunnel. I got this.
No, but we're
escaping by
abandoning.
we're escaping by the boat.
No, but we like. I thought we were like fighting these guys to try to get in after, like, get into where Sigurd and.
Yes, I was meant the other tunnel up north.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, the entrance.
Not the exit tunnel. The go after Glimmer and what's his name now?
I just thought you guys were just like get out of here, leave. Okay.
No.
Got you.
Yeah,
got
leave.
Got you.
Yeah.
You fools.
So, I don't know if this provokes anything, but that one guy is now out of the darkness. Sir Gwydion, can you do anything? What was your?
He was going to use his sword, so he.
Yeah,
he
not
okay.
within range.
Yeah, got it.
I will allow, if this guy approaches Sir Gwydion, to allow him to use his reaction to make the attack, because it's pretty much the same thing.
Okay.
That is your turn, Glimmer. It's yours.
Can I mage hand and open this door while I head over towards this one?
Yep. So you use your action to mage hand that door. You push it open, and you can see the rails go out of the room and into like a more natural-looking cave, and it goes forward and it slinks down towards the left.
Okay.
If you were to picture this mentally, that this rail is heading down towards the port.
Oh, okay. Cool. That's an escape. I will head 20 feet. I get 10 more feet beyond this, down this tunnel.
Yep. It is just the room. It's got those carts inside of it. The really fancy looking cart, the shipping cart, and the cage cart on like various tracks. They're just like kind of sitting there. And then there's another door to the north.
Okay. I will start heading towards that door.
Okay. Anything else in your turn?
That's it.
Lady Ashrin.
Cool. So I gotta make it up here.
Yeah, that's the hallway that
Okay.
goes to the back house.
I think I'm actually just gonna get closer to Sordwitty. So hopefully, if I get slammed, it's not the end of the world. And then I'm also gonna continue to cast another chill touch, another gesture, but this time send out a hand like this to that guy.
Mm-hmm.
The beef boy.
Give me your phone.
Your
Have you seen
phone.
that meme? Yeah.
Yeah.
I've not seen it.
Give me your hit points. That's 21.
21 hits.
Yeah. Give me the beef boys. And that's 7 necromantic damage.
That guy also shrivels like the Nazi he is.
Oh, cool.
Good job.
Punching Nazis.
Nazis. And
Go ahead.
I have a couple feet of movement left. I want to get closer to these guys because on my next turn I want to steal their outfits so I can get out of my slime. But I don't have any more movement this turn, so that's it.
Okay. White Scales, it's your turn.
That it is. So just to confirm, this is the direction where I was taken before.
Yes.
Yep.
So you've been in here. Yep. That leads to the hallway. That you,
Yeah.
the like line of cages.
Yeah, cool. There was nothing else in the room, right?
No, you tossed it.
Yeah. All right. Cool. Then I'll head out to meet back up with the Glimmer.
Okay. You are there with Glimmer in front of the door. You know that this door leads to where the women are being kept.
You can still dash, right?
Yeah, you can use a free object interaction to get through the door and then dash.
Yeah. Yeah. I guess I'll open the door.
You open the door and you can hear there was like some sounds coming from the hallway, but as you open up the door, the sound of conversation stops, and you can see eyes just very faintly reflecting in the dim light that's here, kind of peer through the cages and try to see who's coming.
It's me. I'm back, and I want to look around to see. Is there a lever or something that I can pull to open the cages?
There's no lever on the cages, but there is a door on the other side of this thing. So there's a door that you just entered into, and then down the hallway there's another door.
Yeah. Okay. Then I just want to walk down the hallway, making my presence as known as possible.
You'll see Tanga near the back, and she's sitting on the bed, clutching her belly, and she looks up and says, "You are alive. I did not expect."
Yes. And I'm back for you.
Are we getting out of here?
That's the hope. As soon as I can open these cages. Over there is my friend Glimmer. He's assisting me in this revolt, I suppose.
The other women in the cages look amongst themselves confused, and then Tanga slips into the Tabaxi tongue and starts talking, and the murmuring and sounds of conversation begin to fill the dungeon again.
Got it. Okay. Yeah, I guess I would just move down the hall as much as I can. Try to get to the other door.
Okay. This guy, as he senses Eidolon get closer, it's going to take one attack at disadvantage against him.
You're just enveloped by darkness, and you hear clank, 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 clank.
It's like the smoke monster from Lost. It is a 13 to hit.
No, that's not going to hit.
Yeah, it swishes in the air. You easily dodge it. He doesn't even know what he's messing with. Sir Gwydion, it's your turn.
I would like to start hiding the bodies.
Okay.
In the darkness.
I don't know. I'm pretty strong. I don't know how heavy these guys are. Let's see, how far away
They are
am I?
currently objects, so you don't need to worry about like grappling them or anything.
Run away.
So you can action dash and move half speed if you're holding one.
Folks, when you die, you become an object.
According to 5e, that's right.
Yeah, 30 feet. Damn. Okay, yeah, I guess I'll just start pulling big guy. I'm gonna rifle through his shit first.
Okay. He's got a uniform on. It's got a pauldron like emblem on the corner. It's a septagon, a seven sided polygon with a ring in the center. It's like a burnt orange color, and he's got like a little black cape on. It seems like it's a pretty standard uniform. His looks a little bit better than the other people's, and you also find like 10 gold coins in like his coin purse.
Okay. Yeah, I'll take that cape and pauldron with the insignia. It's probably that secret group or whatever, the gilded thymble or whatever.
The many-faceted ring.
Yeah, the many-faceted thing.
Now you got many faceted bling.
So I'll take that. I can use that and move his body, I guess.
Okay. So you're gonna move him up
Yeah.
into the darkness. Okay.
Probably into the darkness, yeah. I'm probably gonna go into the hallway where Glimmer and Sigurd disappeared too.
Yeah. I predict we will be out of initiative very soon.
Yeah.
It is Eidolon's turn.
All right. Moving up and around so that I'm not too much of the way. I am going to double attack this dude.
Okay.
12 for the first attack.
12 does not hit.
All right, second attack then. 18.
18 hits.
All right.
Ooh.
Nice. 14 magical slashing damage.
Great. He too becomes as a red smear.
Nice.
And I guess that'll take us out of initiative. Good job, everyone.
Yeah.
You've disposed of the guards. What's your people outside? What's your immediate path forward? Gwydion, you're pulling the bodies into the.
Yeah, I'm pulling the bodies away, and I'll try to attach the head guard's pauldron onto my own armor, and hopefully cover up any of the clothes that were not gleamingly clean.
Yeah. I would also like to help move the bodies, and then I definitely don't know how to wear armor, and the clothes probably don't fit, but if I can find some stinky long johns or something, just so I don't have to wear plague slime, I don't know.
Terrible.
Stinky long johns or plague slime?
Oh.
Am I gonna have to get my cloak of protection wandered with radiant light? How do I cope with this?
It'll it'll go away soon. It'll fade in the sun.
Okay.
Yeah.
Stinky.
We'll figure it out.
Yeah.
I don't want to be visibly targeted for looking like I have plague. So.
Yeah.
Stinky Long John's is the name of the worst bad seafood restaurant in New England.
I would definitely like to check this guy's pockets for spare money, just in case.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you found 5 gold on this guy. There are 2 gold coins on these guys as well, both of them. So divvy them up how you choose. Other than their uniforms, they don't seem to be carrying many things of note.
Okay.
Could we tell if they were slaves or not?
They don't have like collars on.
Thank
They don't have
God.
like slave collars on or anything like that.
Right.
Um,
Whew.
That would have been an embarrassing faux pas.
how do you
Does not
Evan, like, how
contribute
do
to
you-
our net slave death that we're causing.
Yeah, let's just drag them off into a small tunnel and leave them there. Maybe that'll give us some time, and then I would love to meet up with everyone else. Then.
Yeah, we're gonna.
Is there like a space over there that's like make them look like they're sleeping on the job?
We like stack them and put like a construction type over it.
You can bring them back into this room if you'd like.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
what I would do.
Okay.
Hide them all
Sure.
together.
Yeah, I would let those the Sir Gwydion and Ashrin go ahead of me so that they're not in darkness while I do it, and I'll carry out the last person.
Okay.
How considerate of you, Eidolon. Thank
I
you.
want to make this darkness thing ride as long as I can.
Okay. And that's actually where we'll take just a quick break. We'll be back at 7:40 as the team outside of the courthouse. Everyone okay over there in Jamaica Plain? Never mind. I get it now.
Twitch affiliates, baby.
Yeah, nothing but the most professional, high quality content. Great. So we will be back at 7:40 with the thrilling conclusion as they decide what to do with these Tabaxi women, plot their escape. Maybe they'll venture further into this dark complex and see if they can kindle the fires of rebellion deep below. Tune in to find out at 7:40. We'll be back then. Welcome back, everybody. Last we left off this anonymous group of adventurers. They were marching up towards the auction house, which had been put into lockdown. 3 guards blocked the way of the group forward towards their goal, which is the freedom of the Tabaxi women currently in captivity. They did battle outside the steps and have done their best to hide the bodies in the most natural formation of sleeping that they can muster, and are now rejoining once again in the hallway that houses the Tabaxi women. Take it away.
I would like to start preparing these carts. Like, size up how many people we could fit in them and see what it would take to get them on the tracks and starting to go.
So just by pushing the carts, they roll pretty easily on the rail. Looking at the rail, there's like a chain system, so it just kind of goes. That's how it gets powered. How you start that chain, you don't know. You feel like you could fit, if you like really tightly packed, about 20 people in the cage cart. You could probably fit 6 people inside like the fancy cart, and on top of the like flat cart, there is room for about like 30 people.
How many people could ride on top of the cage cart?
I included that in.
Okay. If Sir Gwydion arrives, because he is strong, I'll like. Oh, actually, I don't need to like pull anything to prepare them, right? I don't need to do any heavy stuff.
You can just like push them. Yeah, it's fine.
Okay.
Do you need my strong, swole arms, Glimmer? To
It's
assist
actually
you in this?
the system is actually quite smooth, but I'm trying to figure out how to get it rolling, how to get the chain.
I'll be more than
whatever.
happy to help you.
Yes, I know.
So
Thank you.
Any way
You
that I
know where
can.
these? Before we spend a lot of time doing this, do you know where these are going?
I can make an assumption that they're probably going to the port because they have shipping crates on them. Oh, they can fit shipping crates on them, and the tunnel curves away towards the port.
Okay.
And I can have the assumption that it could equally not be the same way.
I will actually while everything else is happening, I will quickly go down the tunnel where it goes and try to just get as far down there as I can to get a good idea where it's going.
Okay.
running,
As
sprinting.
you're walking down that way, can you just give me a perception check?
It's worth mentioning that I'm also at the other end of the hall by the door.
Yep.
11.
Just if everyone's in the hallway, I'd rather have an accurate account of where I physically am.
So you head down the tunnel. It does slope off and then start going downhill. It kind of matches the downhill slope that you are familiar with from the rest of the Shadowport. And it just keeps on heading down. You can keep going if you want to, but it does lead pretty directly towards the port.
And it doesn't look like it curves at all anymore or anything. It's straight.
It's just straight.
Okay.
Give me another perception check on your way up.
Another one. 18.
18. You missed it on your way down, but on your way back up, after about 5 minutes, when you get towards the little edge of the door, you notice that there's a strange little interplay. There seems to be this main track, and then there's another branch off of it that's kind of set in the stone. It's pretty hard to see, and it leads right directly into a cave wall. If you get close to it, you can see that there's a little seam on the cave wall. It's a hidden door.
Can I push it and see if it opens?
It's solid.
Okay. Is there a lever or anything around that might open it?
There's no lever, but there are tracks that lead to it.
Okay. Can I run back, grab one of the carts, push it down, and try to get it onto that track to put it in front of the door and see if that triggers it?
Which cart are you taking?
The one that would be easiest to push by myself. I don't know.
The little flat one.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you take the flat cart and you push it into the to this area, and it gets locked into the chain in this room. After you get it past there, it's locked into the chain.
Oh, so I can't leave this room.
It is attached to a mechanism now.
Okay. In a good way, in a way that it'll be it's going now.
It's the mechanism itself isn't moving. You haven't seen where it gets triggered.
Okay.
So while Glimmer's doing that, what's everyone else doing?
How much time?
Are the tabaxi out? Are they in the room with us?
They
No.
are in their cages still.
Okay.
Yeah. There is the door at the end of the hall. I'm standing at the end of the hall waiting for the rest of the party.
Okay. Yep. You can all meet up at the edge of the hallway.
Right. How many are there?
There are 9 women up here. There are 5 cells to each side of the hallway.
9 people plus the 5 of us. That seems pretty. 6 of us. That seems pretty reasonable.
Yes, I do think it will be possible. It seems like our scheme went fairly well enough, at least to cause enough chaos to get this through. So, yes, I think this could be done. But these friends of yours, White Scales. I'm sorry, Sigurd.
I wouldn't exactly call them friends, but you develop a certain bond with people that you share chains with. Are we ready to proceed?
True enough. Yes, let's get
Which
going.
way? Which direction are we going?
Through this door.
Do we have to break the locks? Or they?
There's no lock on this side of the door. If you open it, White Scales, you are treated with a very grisly sight of torture equipment, kind of rusty and caked with blood. There's a desk where a guard would sit for a night shift, and there's a key ring above the desk.
Is that there are keys on the key ring? I assume.
Yep. Otherwise, it'd just be a ring.
Yep. Listen, you didn't say that there were keys. You just said key ring. I guess I'll take the key ring and gesture my hand out to see if anyone else wants to take it.
No. I'm kind of curious about what went on in this room. If I could look around a little bit.
Yeah. So you can you look around. There are torture devices on the wall. They're hanging up in not an order. Other than that, it looks like a standard like prison guard turnkey station. It's relatively small. It's like a 10 by 10 room. There's a door exiting to the left, and it doesn't look like torture actually happened inside this room.
Yeah. Cool.
Well, I suppose I'm wearing the cloak. I might as well carry the keys if you're uncomfortable holding them.
It doesn't matter to me. I'll head back out. I don't want to look at this. And I'll walk back out into the hallway.
Yeah. Let's focus on what we're doing at hand so we can get out of here as fast as possible. And let's go. Leave the scary room.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. I want to try like unlocking each of the doors with the keys.
Mm-hmm. So you fiddle through it and you find the keys that match the different locks. And one by one, they start to come undone. You unlock Tenga's first, and as you go from cell to cell, she explains in like a Tabaxi language, and the people seem to look at you with a sense of reservation, awe, thankfulness, hopefulness, as you free all the women.
Just wondering, the guy who was in the security booth, is he unconscious or dead?
He's unconscious.
He is unconscious.
Is he tied up?
No.
I would definitely mention to someone that we should probably bind and gag this man, or I am not entirely too comfortable of leaving him alive.
I could do it while you guys work with the keys here. It seems like there's only one set of hands needed for that. Yeah, and I'll go over to out the hallway as long as everyone's cool with that.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. He is got a big like red lump right on his forehead in the shape of the bottom of Whitescale's sword, and he is leaning up against the wall, and the wall has 3 levers on it.
This room is not visible to the rest of the hallway, right? Unless you're out front in the courthouse, right?
No, that room is like around the corner from the hall.
Okay.
So it's very hidden.
It's very hidden? Cool. I want to walk over to him and then just like, not in a sadistic way, but just kind of get down and slowly slit his throat with my dagger.
Okay.
Yeah.
You can do that just fine.
Yeah.
And I will leave him face down and come back to the group.
Okay.
I would.
No witnesses, baby. No witnesses.
Honestly, I probably would have been over there to ensure, but I wouldn't have cared. I'd want to stay silent because he knows that witnesses is leaving a problem.
I would like to run over to Whitescales and there's a door in the shaft, a secret door in the stone wall of the tunnel. Do you know anything about that?
Someone, Tenga, you mentioned that there were more further down. Is that the direction that they head out in?
Yes, the men. They brought us on carts from down below.
Yes.
You said that there are 3 levers in the room with the guy that Ashern just killed, correct?
I turned over face down.
And there's blood just pooling.
Yeah, there would be
Yeah.
lots of blood pooling.
She hung him upside down by his ankles to increase.
To increase maximum bloodletting.
Quinn said non-sadistically.
I'll go over to, I'll see them in the room, I guess. Like I'll see that they're in the room, and I'll say,
Yeah.
try all the levers on the wall. I'll see if it opens this. There's a secret door here, and I'll look down the hallway towards where the
Cool.
door is, and I'll try the levers.
Oh, okay. And then I do the lever. I don't know. There's 3, and I do 1.
Yep. The first one, if you go from left to right, the first one closes the door. The metal barred door that keeps the front of house and back of house separate.
Okay. I'll close that one again. We don't want anyone coming in.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'll try the second one.
Glimmer, you hear like a clunk, 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 clunk sound as the flat cart that you loaded onto this thing passes you and starts to head down to the port.
Pull it back, pull it back, pull it back. Can I stop it?
Oh, okay.
You can make a strength check.
I'm not great at that.
I pull it back. I undo it.
Yeah, let's for the sake of humor, let's have Glimmer make that strength check.
Okay, so that was the middle one, so that leads to the port.
It starts the mechanism apparently.
Yeah.
Okay.
Glimmer,
You have to load them onto the mechanism and then pull the lever to get it to go.
Yeah, you hold on to the flat cart and you're straining. You dig your feet into the railroad ties to try to prevent it from going down further. And just as you feel like it's about to pull you apart, it stops and starts reversing. You quickly get out of its way, feeling a little foolish as it comes back up towards the station and comes to a rest in here.
Can you? Can I ask somebody to quickly unload all the carts from the mechanism? And then have Ashton try the third one?
The third one, yeah.
Wait until the carts are unloaded.
All right, so I'll start doing that with my massively swole arms.
It's very important that everybody recognizes that Circuitian is
so strong.
Very strong.
White Scales, you get hugged a lot by the Tabaxi women as this goes on. They are looking towards you for leadership, and Tenga is trying to keep everyone calm and explain everything, but every once in a while she just doubles over and clutches her stomach a little bit.
Oh no!
Oh God!
No.
Why
Jake.
now? Jake!
Oh God!
Jake!
No! That doesn't seem good.
It's only 8 p.m. How long could Tanga's pregnancy and conception last? How long could this last?
Are you going to be okay?
I think so.
Oh God.
Cool.
She's not.
Jake, when this campaign began, did you think that you would have to roleplay a pregnant cat woman in labor?
I have done this before.
Oh, really? Okay.
Good. Good.
That doesn't surprise me for some reason.
This is this is how I imagine it going down. Her water breaks in the middle of the dungeon.
Oh.
What does the third lever do? Is it the stop pregnancy lever?
Put it back in, lever.
Go back.
The other lever you see when you pull it, the door, the cave wall where the tracks go, sinks down a little bit into the ground and then opens inwards to reveal a dark cavern lined with tracks that go down. This is unlike the natural cave that goes down to the port. This one seems to go spiraling downwards, directly downwards, and has some nice masonry to it. The tracks that were hidden in the floor kind of go.
I'll go back to the group and say, okay, there's more down there. I'm sure there's more slaves. How many are we looking to free here? I don't know how much time we have.
I I hate to.
Not enough time for that.
I hate to be a bother, but I think I might need a bed.
Yes, lie down. I'll she can lie down in the nice cart.
Here.
You can go squat. You can go
So-
squat. We're busy.
So up by Raylan's office, that was where like the guard barracks was, and there's like bunks there too. You've seen that before.
No,
We need to fucking go soon. So she can lie in the cart. Okay, I know that there are beds.
That's the
I'll
blankets.
run.
Like
I'll
people do for a
yank.
cat, a
Can
real
I
cat
yank a
fever.
mattress off of one of the guards barracks beds and put it in the carriage?
Yoink!
Yeah.
Sure.
I want to
Okay.
take a big crate and fill it full of blankets.
Which
I didn't think
which
I'd ever
card are
have
you
to
loading onto the?
Oh, we're not loading anything onto the mechanisms yet. I don't think.
Okay.
Yeah.
But like, which card are you preparing?
I would like to get her in the nice cart, the nice carriage cart, with the mattress. I'll be like, prop your head up. I don't know. And
She's
Yeah.
gritting her teeth and like panting a lot. How's everyone else reacting to this?
Do any of you know how to do this?
so, Jake, I actually have a question for you, which is that given my upbringing, would I actually know? Is it possible that I've at least seen this happen before?
You being the fantasy world that this is, a lot of home births happening.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
a lot of people would have probably like seen one or two.
In my 800 years of experience, how many
Yes.
I
times
have
would
been
you
involved
predict
with
this?
Abdullah.
How similar is this to a foal being born?
Actually, kind of similar, but
I have a
like,
-1 to medicine. I'm just letting y'all know that.
No,
it is a medicine check. You won't be able to use animal handling for this.
Fortunately.
really?
No.
Backseat.
Eidolon, you were to my understanding, you were more in the business of bringing people out of the world. Rather.
Yeah, I figured.
Okay,
I
which of us
feel
have
like-
the highest medicine skill?
I have a 1.
I have
And
0.
I also
like
have a +1.
I would have been in scenarios where people have been giving birth and was not tasked with helping, but like just like been around and seeing that like they're supposed to get like water and stuff. So if no one else speaks
You need
up,
a
I
juice
guess
box or
it's-
something?
Yeah. Well, it's mostly not my business. Okay, so if no one else is gonna step up, I want to quickly prestidigitate some of the pooling blood as a hope that no one notices if they step in the room with the levers, but if we're in a hurry.
Oh yeah, you just killed a man.
Yes.
I did.
Yes.
I did. And just be like, okay. Do any of them, Sigurd, can you communicate with them? Do any of them know the baby thing? Because I've kind of seen it happen, but it's not anything I was ever trained in, and I normally didn't really care when it was happening, but obviously we need to take control of this.
Yes.
The other women are like kind of helping Tenga onto the bed. They've got her arms like around her and like are talking to her and like touching her face a lot and having conversation in their language.
And then all of their waters break too.
Yeah.
God, put a nice.
You ever seen a pregnancy cascade?
Oh no.
Sympathy labor.
I would take a knee up by her and like take her hand.
Uh-huh.
This is not the ideal situation, obviously, but we're going to make sure that you're all right. Do any of them know how to help you?
Thank you. No, our medicine woman died when they took us.
Great. Okay. Breathe. We're going to figure this out.
Noticing that they are dealing with it, I am sprinting down the now opened secret tunnel. I'm running as fast as I can. Like, like.
Glimmer, running down.
Venture.
So Ashrin, give me a medicine check at advantage as White Scales helps. White Scales and Gwydion help you. Gwydion, might share some facts about full birth.
And I hold hands very well without flinching.
Yep.
Eidolon is taking notes.
Oh, hold on. I grabbed the wrong sheet.
Very interesting.
Come on, natural 20,
So
baby.
I've not done the touching part, but I've seen it done in royal chambers and I've seen it done in servant quarters, and so I know mostly the best thing is to push. She speaks common, tell her to push, and then not
She's
push
pushing.
too hard. And then if we have any water, that's good. Did the medicine go through? No, it didn't.
You only rolled 1.
You can roll another. So I'm definitely taking the 17 because that's what you rolled.
Cool.
I don't know what these
You
other
rolled 5 dice.
I don't know what these other jobbies are doing.
Roll20 does its own business.
Yep. So Ashrin, you know to like send Eidolon to get water. You can find it from the barracks. And one by one, everyone but Glimmer helps to a fresh life into the Shattered Lands. After about 30 minutes of hard work, a tiny little bundle of white cat person is
For black cat person?
nope white.
Okay.
She has black fur, and this kitten is white.
Okay. It's fine. It's
It'll
fine.
blink its eyes a little bit, and you can see that they're red on the inside. It's albino.
Well, congratulations. It's wet, and I don't know what to do with it.
Very
And I'm
wet. Yeah. It's
I'm
very
like-
wet, and she holds it
gonna
very.
give it back.
The name of this episode is "It's Wet and I Don't Know What to Do with It."
It's very gross.
The best thing you're supposed to do
Starts licking
rubbing,
the
but I don't know if you do licking. I'm sorry, I'm not familiar with your race, and I don't know if that's just
She
offensive.
kind of
but that might be
growls at
better.
you a little
Oh.
bit as you try to cat-splain.
I don't know if they want towels or tongues.
Whoa.
Please get me a towel. And
Okay. get her a towel. Cool.
you can get like
We did it.
stinky guard bed sheets is the closest thing you can come to a towel up here.
Well, that was Eidolon's job to get the towels.
No, I was getting the water.
Oh, okay.
You did not give me sufficient orders.
I believe that said towels.
Would my cloak suffice?
Your cloak would suffice.
I'll give her my cloak.
Okay.
She's going to, after the initial adrenaline wears off, she's going to look all of you in the eye and break down in inconsolable sobs as she clutches the newborn to her chest.
Okay. We gotta
Okay.
go.
I'm gonna
This is nice,
leave
but we
them-
gotta go.
What is down
Are
here?
they're on a cart, right?
Yep.
Okay. Well, let's leave them to that, and just kind of step away and be like, we extremely need to get going now. They're bound to realize the gold was fake. They're bound to notice the gods are missing. We need to leave now.
Glimmer ran further into the tunnels.
We need to get them
Presumably
in.
checking the way.
Glimmer.
Can I say that I took the key ring with me also?
Yes.
Okay.
You're about 15 feet down this spiraling tunnel.
I think I'm crying a little bit.
Yep. It's very stressful. You were 15 feet down this tunnel when you see the tunnel open up. And it doesn't really open up. It's just kind of spiraling along the outside of a big, chamber. You can view this chamber through an arch shape that runs along the spiral, and the track kind of runs along this egg-shaped big cavern directly underneath the auction house that you're currently positioned in. There is a massive black natural stone pillar that rises from floor to ceiling, and it's got little windows set into it. You can tell that it's hollow and that people live in there or are existing in there because there's like candlelight and flickering and things like that. Off of this tunnel, off of this big cavern, there are tunnels that shoot off into the darkness, and you can see about 50 people of various races, very tiny from the position that you can see, are pushing carts along the road and excavating things from the tunnel. As about 10 guards look on.
Oh, okay. Noticing the guards all stop.
You're way up
Yeah.
on the side of the cavern, and you're just kind of like looking out of the window.
I am looking for more tabaxi.
Make a perception check, please.
I'm not great at this. 13.
Good enough. Yeah, you can see some very well nestled figures towards the bottom doing a lot of heavy labor.
Okay, but they're all being watched over by the guards.
Yep, about 10 guards. The guards have lanterns at their side and are kind of like watching things vigilantly. They don't look like they're like particularly like in like a rush or anything.
Mm-hmm.
They appear to be like handling like whatever lockdown is happening in this way.
The slaves definitely outnumber the guards.
By a lot, yeah.
Okay.
5 to 1.
Okay. I'll turn around and run back up.
Another 15 minutes. By the time you arrive, you can witness Ashrin handing over the white little cub to Tenga.
Okay, all panting. Okay, there's many more down there, but they're being watched over by guards. But they outnumber them. If we could push them to do something, it might work. If they saw that we'd freed others, maybe. I don't know.
Weapons. In the guard barracks.
Yeah. Go in the guard barracks.
Zoom in.
And
How many
Glimmer's
guards?
like, what, 5-0? So he's like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
you can, in the guard barracks, there's like a rack of spears and longswords, about 8 longswords and 6 spears.
Okay, can we load those onto the cart?
You may. Which cart? The cage cart?
The flat cart would probably be best because it's easiest to distribute them from there.
I kind of would like to go to like Glimmer and be like, Glimmer, slow down. There's how many people? How many gods?
What count did I get?
You saw 10 from your position. There was also movement inside like the central pillar.
Okay, there's 10 guards. I could not count the slaves. There's many more of them.
What do you think we're going to get them all out on carts?
No, we could, but they could all run down the tunnel or something. I don't know. Get out their own way.
Listen, they're about to come in and find us shortly. I don't think we're not prepared to do something like this.
We give them the tool and we leave them to their own devices. We get who we have out and we leave the rest of them to figure it out. I know we can't be responsible for all of them.
No, we can't be.
Not if we take
Sigurd,
care.
you know the situation.
I just want to. Are you guys having this conversation like out by where the barracks are? Or are you having this conversation like
in earshot of you?
I just caught Glimmer when he was running by.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
Yeah.
There are at least 100 slaves here. I have all of their paperwork in my bag. This is a great opportunity for us to do something great. It's a good cover as well. With the plague, setting everyone free here, it would make us blend in.
Do I know if all these people could fit on the boat?
Yeah, no. Listen, the cover will not last. It was lasted enough for us to get in out and kill Raylan. I don't think it's not going to hold up to any scrutiny whatsoever if there's a slave revolt.
But we could all escape through the tunnels. Won't see us.
Afterwards, we will have the entirety of the gilded cage and the many-faceted rings at our throat, in addition to the red paw.
Nobody saw us come here. Nobody saw us come here.
They saw my face. They see Whitescale's face, and they're working with the Red Palm.
Raylan.
Kill the guards outside?
Before they notice.
Raylan saw our face, and he
Yes,
is
but
dead.
everyone was there at the fight. Yes, everyone was there at the fight.
If all of the people here are dead,
There's a
the one who
room
was
full of people.
unconscious. If all of the people here are dead except for the one who was unconscious, then nobody saw us come here.
May
Yes,
I
but they
take
will
a look
know. They will know who we are, and they will begin to suspect that Raylan
Then we
was
get
poisoned.
out
They
of
will put two and
Rainmere,
two
and we
together.
go.
We're not
And the-
staying in Rainmere anyway. We have
No, that's not the point. It's the fact that this is a criminal organization with fingers in every town in Garcidia, and they will have good reason to want us dead. We've gained
Is that
very little
true?
for ourselves. We
that
take
true,
what we
Jake?
saved and leave.
Reiterate the question.
How wide of river reach
The
do they have?
many-faceted ring has branches in every city in Garcidia. That's what you told me.
They have their finger in all the pies of crime.
Yeah.
You don't know how many like strongholds they have like this or where they are, but they are reasonably quite powerful.
It's overhearing this that I'd like to turn to Ashrin and says, Lady Ashrin, we are currently on the most wanted list by the Red Palm, who want us dead already. What's one more criminal organization? As I've learned, you can never make too many enemies. Somebody will always want you dead one way or another.
Somebody will always want you dead one way or another, but it is one thing to have men running around in the woods or these simple guards in these tunnels, but I'm afraid of what really controls them, the forces up above, and what they can do. I'm afraid of knives in the dark,
You're
and the slip
just
of a hand
guessing.
over an unwatched cup. Well, you saw how difficult that was.
Well,
know.
I believe
And that could be us in several months.
I believe that you are correct. Yes, we are fighting against a very large criminal organization, but the best thing we can do is take away some of the power they currently have. And with those slaves still in their command, they still hold a lot of power. If we're able to take that away from them, that's the first step to them falling.
I will approach you kind of aggressively, kind of get in your face and say, have some spine for once. You have an opportunity to do something. Let's do it. Oh, are you frozen?
I think Quinn froze.
That was
The
perfect.
internet section is unstable popped up very good. If I had had some spine before, I would not be standing here today, and I would like to be standing here tomorrow. So if you can assure me that we can make it out of this alive, I will give it a chance.
We've made it
But
this far.
But when you find me dead on my pillow, several months down the road, know just why that happened.
Sure.
Okay. I'm not happy about it, but let's go.
What's the plan? Are you bringing the women down with you?
Well, we can't really do that
Can I
with
take a
all of them
look at-
pregnant.
Pregnant women are not great fighters. It is
Hold on.
known.
What if we ask them to stay in the cages with the doors unlocked?
Yeah. In view.
In view. If anything happens, like they're there, we'll go down with the weapons and free the rest of the men.
Good.
Yes, Sir
So I
Gwydion.
suppose any incoming guards will just think that their fellows are sleeping, and that puddle of water on the floor is just water.
I'm sure they would look for us instead of them.
We can't just leave a bunch of slaves nearby where there's a bunch of dead bodies, but we do have a bunch of contracts that we could very easily sign and say they're ours and get the heck out
Money
of
needs to change hands for that sort of thing.
I was suggesting that we burn the contracts.
Well, we could do
Paper
that
trails,
afterwards for
that too.
sure, but while we're in their facility and the people higher up are dead or not here, potentially, everybody who won't question a paperwork signed by Raylan with his figurehead with our name saying that these people belong to us.
Yes, would
That's
you
just
like
how
to start?
contracts work.
Would you like to
Whatever
begin
is
signing the
fastest.
hundreds of contracts we have in our hands?
I'd love to, yes. I'll get my forgery kit out right now.
Right.
Is
You
there a
see
way
the Go ahead.
to bring all the carts past the door where that leads to like the exits and take those big double doors and close them and lock them?
You could try to barricade them. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. I would like so that everything's out of sight and there's at least some barrier between whoever comes in and us. I'll do that.
Okay.
Mhm.
And then take the cage cart down the spiral with the weapons and whoever else is coming.
Okay, so we barricaded the doors. Sir Gwydion is forging contracts. Can we get that cart of weapons?
Mm-hmm.
Can we bring
So
that?
with about
try
like
to arm
15
these
more,
guys.
15 more minutes of work, Gwydion has signed about half of the contracts.
I could do that walking down, and I can do it at a shitty job if I have to.
Yeah.
Signing and walking.
Yeah.
And are you walking or are you taking the cart? Are you riding the cart down or you want to like hike? Because it's a pretty far way down.
I feel like we're probably hiking down or Gwydion's hiking down because someone else needs the cart, like the woman.
Yeah, I just want to control its descent.
Was
So
there
we're
any
not-
way of stopping the cart right at that fork in the road? Or is the lever just a forward and backward sort of deal and no stop?
It's a forward and backwards thing, but it's got a mechanism. It's like a roller coaster track.
We don't even have a manner of getting these people out. They're not going to fit on the ship.
They can run.
Yes, the pregnant women
can.
can run.
The pregnant women are going on the carts. The rest of them can run.
No, it's when the tunnel ends. Anyway,
Confused.
well, the tunnel leads to a boat that we can escape
Yes.
on.
Yes.
Presumably, it can't fit another 100 people.
Yeah, it's
No.
like a keel boat. You could probably
yeah.
fit like
So where are our guys
people.
going?
Swimming.
Okay.
This is part of my thinking here is that I don't have a plan. I just want them to not be
Exactly.
here.
This is part of my character complaining.
Ashrin points out all the flaws in the plan as you head
They will
down.
have the opportunity to sort it out for themselves.
If there's another ship, that'll be good. We can probably make enemies for them if we take care of the dock and any guards that might prevent them from taking over.
We're not going to be able to organize them. There's over 100 slaves here. As
No,
long as we
they're going to
arm
have
them
to
and give them
fend
a
for
fighting
themselves.
chance, we've done enough.
Yeah.
We have no idea what's down there other than Glimmer's estimation of numbers in which they overpower the guards. We're talking when we need to be acting.
Well, we're walking there and
We're
talking.
going. He, who, he.
We're just.
You got the weapons in tow. You don't have the cart with you.
No, I thought we were just going to push the cart.
Putting the
with
weapons on the cart, taking all the carts down.
The cart stops in the like room. It like hooks onto the mechanism and then it stops.
Oh, we
Well,
have
someone
to
go
pull the lever. Okay, so wait,
So-
the lever. Hold on, I just want to understand how this is working. When we pull the lever, it's forward, and we can't stop it at that point. We can't
Yeah.
reverse it.
Unless you pull the lever. Yeah.
All right.
So if we took it all the way down the side secret passage, we'd have to go all the way back up and pull it again to get it back up the passage. Or
Presumably,
was
there's
there-
one down below.
Okay.
Presumably, there's one that sends it back. Do you guys still have sending though? Do you still have sending?
I don't.
Fuck.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, we'll have to ask one of the tabaxi to pull the lever to let us down and hope we can find a way out. So I think we should sit in the cart. The tabaxi
Sure.
should pull the lever. We should ride it down and hope.
No,
that there's a way
I
back
mean,
out.
I was able to catch it after Ashton pulled it. So could one of us pull the lever and then run and jump on? Would that be possible?
I
Okay.
think
Okay.
I'm probably the fastest out of all of us.
Okay.
Go. Let's do it.
Go.
So you get onto the cage cart.
The
weapon
women
cart.
are in the cage cart. It's open. We have the carriage cart. I guess maybe we should be in that. The flat cart has the weapons on it, and whoever else can fit on it.
Mhm.
Pulling the lever and riding it down the secret passage.
You're in the like fancy cart.
Yes,
Yeah, we're in the fancy cart
the
with
fancy cart.
with the weapons cart.
With the weapons cart in tow.
Yes.
Yeah.
You can just have the weapons inside the carriage if you want.
Sure, that's fine.
Okay. You don't need to hook two together.
We're taking all of them though, because we need to load people onto them.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Yeah.
So you're loading them all up, and you begin your descent. Soon, everyone can see the same sight that Glimmer saw, of the dark pillar that slopes down into this like egg-like shape with the little pinpricks of light that represent like rooms that are hollowed out into this big room. You spiral down. The descent is controlled and slow, and it takes about like 10 minutes to get to the bottom.
While we're going, I'll say to White Scales, like, I'll leave the call to action to you. I think they would. Some of them may even recognize you.
Yes. Thank you.
As the cart begins its descent further and further closer to the platform, you can see that some activity begins to stir in the pillar. Some of the guards move in towards the central fortress, and like knock on the door, and you can see a delegation sort of comes out of the pillar and starts to approach like a bottom little station. You're upside down, Glenn.
I know.
Someone used reverse gravity.
Got it.
5e joke. Please clap. Thank you, guys. A delegation comes out of the fortress. It is led by the auctioneer that you saw.
There's more.
Selling off white
Yeah.
little brother / son / clone, and he's accompanied by like a Weasley looking man in like a black waistcoat carrying a silver platter, and they're just kind of calmly walking down the trail from the column towards the station that your cart is about to dock into.
Are the slaves like chained up? Are they? Is their movement restricted, or are they're just expected to be obedient?
They, as you get closer, you can see that they've got like they're chained to their carts. You know, they got like a neck thing, and then they're chained to the carts, and they have to push them along.
Okay, they're all pushing carts.
Most of them. The other ones are kind of chained down to like a chain that goes around like a wall. You know what I mean? And then their chain is hooked into that chain. So it's like a system of chains that keeps people where they should be. How would you like to react to this situation? You're pulling into and there are there's like 2 people approaching this like auction.
I kind of want to start blasting.
Yeah, how close are the guards?
The guards are spaced out around the chamber.
About how many of them are there?
There's 2 administrating people coming. There's 2.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do one of the more administrators look more important than one of the other ones?
The guy in the black robes looks pretty official.
Okay, I want to hiss
He's got
and
like
be
a
like,
powdered wig. Huh?
we can question. I want to hiss to the party, be like, we can question the wigged one. If you let me suggest him, keep him alive if possible. But other than that, I think we should start blasting.
Sure.
We have all of these contracts. Let's see if we can bluff our way on board.
They're not going to let you buy
100.
They're not our contracts.
Yeah. You're very loud again, Jason.
Weird.
How much of the contracts has Gwydion shoddily forged at this point?
About a quarter of them, half of them.
It's not even enough then. Okay.
Yes, not enough for them to check through while we get everybody distracted and on board.
I mean, if you want to try it, then sure.
Okay.
At least just to stall. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Plus,
Any
we'll
other
get
bits
close,
of
and if you
preparation?
need to kidnap that black, shady-looking one to question him.
I have a range of 60 feet on this one. Sorry, Thirsty.
I can do better than that if I need to.
Okay, so Sir Gwydion wants to negotiate with them, so we're gonna hold our fire.
White Scales, Sigurd, would you like to pretend to be White Scales again and assist me with this?
Sure.
Do you have a story?
Yes, I have a plan.
Okay.
And we'll go forward. I'll
On your lead.
brush the cape that I stole back and take whatever looks like the Tabaxi tribe one, I guess, the contract, if I had managed to sign that one.
Mm-hmm.
Probably put that one on top.
I would like to cower into the carriage before we arrive, go invisible again, and get ready to like sneak out the other door and start doing stuff.
Okay, so you can see the map that I've drawn for this situation. So is that where you want to be, Glimmer?
What do you mean? I'm getting ready to when they start talking to like sneak out and go elsewhere. So
Yeah,
I'm
so
in the
you're
car,
at the-
but I'm invisible.
Yeah,
I'm
okay.
invisible. Yeah.
Okay. So the cart comes slowly into the station, and the two men begin to approach. The one has a reverse mohawk, kind of like bald on top, hair on the sides, pretty scraggly.
That's really unfortunate.
He has like a hooked nose, and he's wearing a slave collar as well. And he's carrying a bottle of wine and some wine glasses as the man in the powdered wig approaches and begins to speak. And he says, we weren't expecting any long-term visitors today. On whose orders did you arrive down here?
You heard about the lockdown, yes?
Yes.
Which is why we have had needed to speed the transaction process up. Unfortunately, Raylan has passed, and the many decided that they would like the tribe moved along much quicker than planned. That is exactly as what Sir Gwydion says.
The entirety of the Tabaxi tribe is to be moved while in lockdown. This is most irregular.
I think there was concern about spoiled stock.
Spoiled stock. I see. Give me a deception check, please.
Ooh. Please be a good roll.
That's what I rolled.
No!
Oh.
Oh, it hurts.
Any chronal shifts left, please?
No.
Hmm.
Once per long rest.
I also
Once,
have a
twice.
modifier that you don't get to see, by the way.
Yeah.
While this conversation is happening, I would like to slip out of the carriage and start sneaking down to the ground and see if there's any way I can start to undo the chains. I don't know. I'm winging it.
I'm gonna cast False Life on myself.
How far away am I from this person now that we're speaking?
You are like right next to them, and they've got the papers, and they're sort of shuffling through.
Mm-hmm. How many guards are around them?
The guards are away. They're about like 50 feet away, you would say.
Okay.
Equipped with spears and like mostly like slave catching collars, not like crossbows or anything like that.
I guess I'll bow kind of and demur, I guess, as a guard to a higher authority would. And I would say the lady that has purchased them and is going to assist the many in this transaction is here with us if you wish to speak with her.
Oh God.
And I will
Nice.
gesture
I got
towards
nice.
the...
Now I cast Disguise Self as everyone gets. I need a second to get out
Hold
of
on.
stinky wontons.
Let me finish describing something
Okay.
quick before you do that. So while this is happening, he's like looking through the papers, and Glimmer, as you see like your chance to move through like a distraction, you see that he looks up and he makes eye contact with you.
Awesome.
Even though you're invisible.
Sick.
Can I?
And
can I
he
prepare an action?
says, "No, I rather think not.
Can I do something or are we rolling initiative?
We're rolling initiative.
Okay.
All right.
Hold on, let me finish my monologue, please.
Yes, please.
I rather think that you are a bunch of upstart do-gooders that are in very much the wrong place. And you can see as his face starts to elongate a little bit.
Oh God.
Ears pop out of his powdered wig, and he starts to float a little bit off the ground as he takes on a wolf-like appearance. Now we'll roll initiative.
What?
Lycanthrope.
Nice.
Oh my god, natural 20, yes.
Damn it!
19.
I rolled a 5.
Can you guys
19
edit
again.
your initiatives in
Not
this?
bad.
Yep,
You need
I'm
to.
14. Oh, I'm 14. Roll 20.
Can you guys change them?
I did.
Yep.
I'm having a problem that I have frequently where I update it and it doesn't update. There we go.
There it is.
There it is.
So to look at the map, it's a bunch of wide open space. Everything is very dimly lit. There are guards kind of positioned this far apart from each other, watching as things go on. And then every once in a while, a slave will be pushing a cart or something like this across the area. Basically, if you want to find and interact with a slave, just ask me and I'll tell you where the nearest one is. Is everyone's initiative updated?
Yes.
Let me roll mine. Ooh, bad roll for you guys. And then that's not a good roll for me. 12. Okay. So, Glimmer, you're up first as you react to this creature beginning to transform and making eye contact with you.
Okay. Well, I can't do my wombo combo, so I'll just do the normal wombo. And I am gonna toss the calm emotions at him.
Creatures that are immune to being charmed, are they affected by that?
Oh boy. Probably.
Look at the text, let me know.
Yeah, I'm looking.
So it would be pretty clutch if you could pull this off.
You can do it, boys.
Okay, it says, it must make a charisma saving throw. It says I can make a target a different. It doesn't mention the word charm at any point in the spell.
Okay.
You gotta be kidding me.
It's a charisma or wisdom?
It is a charisma save.
Oh my god.
DC 15.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
Are you kidding me?
I'm deleting all your encounters, Jake.
The creature makes this transformation, and then you make him indifferent to everyone.
Can I mean, it's a 20-foot radius. Can I get it to hit any nearby guards?
No, the guards are on the map. You can see them.
Okay.
What about his friend?
Oh, I didn't see them.
Yeah, you can get his friend. His friend's not on the map. His friend's a slave.
Yeah.
You should also make a save. I mean, I don't know if he would be hostile towards us, but
He is. Yeah, that's the way he is.
That is the state that he is in right now.
He's very calm.
okay. I will stride forwards. I'm not invisible anymore. I'll say, do not hurt him or let him see you hurt any of his allies, and he will stay like this.
Okay. How long?
Oh, it's his turn
wait.
now. Cool.
Hold on. He's got magic resistance.
Oh no, come on.
Sorry.
It's fine.
Rewind. That was a close one, Jake.
And that's when Ashton rewinds time again.
Had one
So it
last one
doesn't-
in me.
It doesn't work.
No, nothing happens.
I will 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Just running.
Okay. It is his turn. He is going to He is going to make a clawing attack at Sir Gwydion. It's kind of like just like a backhanded slap. The DM rolls.
So much has happened to this session. Oh my god.
Yeah.
That's a 19 to hit.
19 to hit, it hits.
Make a Constitution saving throw, please.
Ugh.
E.
Oh, 5.
So you also take this poison damage. So you take a total of 9 damage.
Okay.
1 from the claw, and then as his claws rake over your face, you can feel them kind of burning into your skin as they melt a little mark into your face.
Beautiful face. No. I need this.
And as a bonus action, he'll cast Misty Step and come down here.
Oh, he's casting a spell? Is that innate magic or is that like physical components?
Why do you ask?
Because I would like to counterspell.
E.
Yes, it is it has physical components. Would you like to do that?
Yes, I would like to counterspell.
Okay. He maintains his position on these like little stairs down. White Scales, it's your turn.
Yes.
Start the revolution, baby.
Yeah. How many slaves do we have in the area? Like how many?
There's like 20 people going to and from different like locations. If you made your voice really loud, you could like yell at a lot of them.
Would I be able to do this just by projecting or?
Yep, just a free action, just to like yell.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Then I. Oh God.
You, 2 sessions in a row, Sigurd needs to make speeches.
Yeah. How many like are they paying attention to what's happening right now, or are they just kind of like going about their business?
They're going about their business. They don't look at this guy, like they are averting their gaze, and they do notice that the guards are like starting to pick up and move towards your location. They're still like quite a bit of ways. They do notice that there's a disturbance going on, but their attention isn't fully grabbed.
Yeah, then I guess I would shout out to the slaves that are in the area. Oh God. Brothers, now is our time. You have the opportunity to grab your freedom and take it for your own. Aid us. We have weapons. Free yourselves from the shackles that have bound you. And does that count as a free action? Do I have to roll anything?
Yeah, just give me a persuasion check at advantage, please.
Yeah.
Nice.
Hey, it's your friend. You know him. It's Whitescale from the pit.
It's the guy.
Yeah,
You
he's got a new name.
wouldn't get back to these like areas, but at the Talk of Freedom, at the sight of these brave adventurers exiting the cart and starting to assault their masters, you definitely get a few of theirs attention. They look to you, and one of the extremely cut tabaxi men with like this big mane of red hair is looking towards you with a really steady gaze, and he just goes, he nods, and he takes his cart off of the tracks and starts to ram it towards one of the guards.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yay.
Anything else on your turn, Mansoor? That was your free action.
That was my free action. Yeah.
You should have stabbed him first and then made the speech.
That's a good point. Still.
Well, he can stab them now.
Yeah, okay. I'm going to.
We still have weapons to distribute, right?
Yeah, they're in the cart currently.
Okay.
Yeah. I have a question.
Yes.
I knew that this combat was going to was more likely than not going to happen. Would I have had time to rage before we entered combat, or what would I have to do?
Just
as
do
a
it in
bonus action?
combat.
Yeah, okay, cool. Then I'm gonna rage. I'm gonna move up to this boy, and I'm gonna swing on him.
Where are you going?
Yeah, where did you go?
Where in the world are you going?
I'm up by the dude over here.
No, he's not there.
What are you looking at? What are you
The monster's
seeing?
right here
man?
for me.
That was when he took Misty Step, but I counterspelled. Is he still there for you?
Yeah.
Oh,
here.
well, he's at
Oh.
the.
He's right in front of Gwyd.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Then I'll step next to it. Yeah. Sorry, he was all the way over
Weird.
there.
Skills runs past the guy and the
Yeah,
guy
It's just
I'm
stabs.
sorry. I have to go back.
It's like,
You guys
never mind,
know-
he's crazy.
The twist of the campaign is that Ashrin sees two realities and Sigurd only exists in one of them.
Yeah, we're split timelines.
Alright.
Brief reminder also, everyone has like a healing potion. I have 3 and I have the juice and I can send it to you. If you're within 30 feet.
I'm reckless attack. I forgot to say that. Do you want me to just count it as one roll, or
Nope, go ahead and reckless attack.
okay?
Remember.
Oh,
2 force. Oh, okay.
Second attack.
Yeah. Both are 4. Oh god, what's my new plus? 12.
12 does not hit.
Okay, 12 for the first attack. I'm attacking again.
Ooh.
18.
18 hits.
Cool. 17 damage.
yeah.
Damn. 17?
Yeah.
Yeah, rage.
Yeah.
17 damage. Yeah, very big blow right across his chest. And he screams a foxy scream.
Ooh.
Like it's sexy?
No, like he's like a fox.
He's a fox.
Roll for
Yow!
arousal.
Oh yeah, foxes can scream very loud.
Yeah.
Ashrin, it's your turn.
Cool. So I'm still
What?
sitting in the
Sorry,
wagon.
It's Eidolon. It's Eidolon.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Reverse
Uh,
time.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Halberd attack.
Okay.
Did we short rest?
Oh,
We
14?
No.
14 does not hit.
All right, second time. 23.
23 hits.
Pack damage. 9 magical
it's-
slashing.
It's at advantage because you're flanking with Gwyn.
Oh, okay, sure. So can I make those to my first roll then?
Yeah, that seems good.
All right, so 9 magical slashing for the first attack. Second attack at advantage. Okay, 21.
21 hits.
All right. 11 magical slashing damage.
11 magical slashing damage. 37. Laying down the work. He tussled with the wrong crew. Ashrin, it's your turn. Or anything else?
Cool.
I don't want.
Nope, that's it.
Okay, Ashrin.
So I'm in this carriage, and this is like an elevated area, right?
Yeah, it's like a station platform that's about 5 feet tall.
If I got out here, could I be in partial cover to shoot, to cast spells at him? Can I see like through the open doors of the carriage? Or
Yeah.
Over...
Yep.
Okay.
I would call that if you can be in the open doors with Gwyd in the way and with him. I would say he has 3/4 cover.
Okay. I'm gonna do blindness, deafness. So actually, gonna take out a little bit of pocket sand and kind of blow it in the direction through the carriage, and he's gonna make a Constitution saving throw.
And cover don't do shit against that, does it?
It don't.
It don't. Constitution saving throw. I'm not good at those, man. Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
Jake, I have to remind you, just so we don't forget, advantage against magical.
Thank you.
Yep.
Sorry.
Oh, Eidolon, you get good boy DM points.
Um,
Yes, yes, Eidolon.
Inspiration for me, at least?
No.
Okay.
I'll talk to you about my fix for inspiration. I've got a homebrew mechanic. Maybe we can start implementing it.
Okay.
Okay, so nothing happens and I don't do anything.
Sorry, Ashrin. Anything else?
I don't have anything else I can do.
Okay. It is the guard's turn. These ones, per White Scale's speech, are going to mostly be combating with the slaves. White Scales, go ahead and just roll a d20 for me. Okay. Without weapons, the slaves that begin the initial revolt don't do so well. You can see that man with the red mane gets one of those slave catchers, it's like a dog catching pole, wrapped around his leg, and he gets thrown to the ground. This guard is currently dealing with him. This one is going to draw his sword and start dashing forward to help.
All right.
Gwyd, it's your turn.
Excellent. Is this fella in front of me still levitating?
He's very slightly off the ramp.
Really annoying. I'm going to attempt to make him go prone and shove him.
Seems all right. Yep, that's not in his condition immunities.
Hey.
So you want to make a contested strength roll versus his strength. He's pretty strong.
I don't know why it rolled twice, but the 19 was the
You
first
take
one.
the top one, yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yep. So he is prone.
Prone, awesome, excellent. With my second attacked action, I would like to smash his face in with my sword. I'll arch down and strike him on the ground while he's prone.
Okay, roll at advantage.
Yeah. Whoa.
Yeah, a 19 and a natural 20.
Yes. So the natural 20 does hit. Surprise. So you do 13 damage. Is that magical, by the way?
It is a natural 20, yes.
No, is it magical?
Is it magical?
Your weapon damage.
I don't think it is.
I don't think you got one, no.
No, I don't think it's a magical. So it's just 16 total slashing damage.
Okay. It doesn't seem to take as much damage as you would hope from a mundane weapon. Anything else, Sir Gwyd?
Nope, that's all. Actually, yes, I would like to stare at him and give him the ugliest look and mark him with my ire. So I unwavering mark him.
Okay.
So that he can only, he can attack other people, but it will be at disadvantage.
Okay. Glimmer, it's your turn.
Okay. I will 5, 10, reach into the cart and grab as many weapons as I can. How many is that?
The whole handful.
Okay.
If you want to just wrap your arms around them, yeah.
Yeah, I'm probably getting cut a little bit. 15, 20, 25. I'll hop off 30. Are there slaves nearby for me to hand them out to, or am I just?
Yep, the nearest slaves are here.
Okay, can I toss them?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'm tossing.
Okay, yeah, you toss the swords. They look down at you. They're still chained to the ground a little bit, but now they are armed.
Okay, and I'll say, I'll help you with the chains, and I'm heading over. I don't think I can do anything else.
Okay.
Yeah.
It is the creature's turn. He is going to so he's currently prone, right? He's going to stand up and move away. Sir Gwydion and Eidolon, you can take attacks of opportunity.
Wait, which way is he going? Because I can't unless...
He's going off to the left. He's going to get out of your reach.
Sigurd also should be able to, right?
Yep.
Is he passing within 5 feet of me, though?
You have a halberd.
Yes, but I don't have polearm expert, which allows me to do that.
No, it's just your reach.
Okay.
Alarm expert lets you make one when they come into your range, I think.
No. Yeah. Okay. Sure. I'll take it.
So we all get the attack of opportunity.
Okay. I deal
17.
22.
21.
17 hits, 22 hits,
21.
21 they all hit.
Okay. I deal 10 non-magical slashing damage.
5 magical slashing damage.
5 magic slashing. Okay. And what?
That's
12
14.
magic slashing.
Yeah.
15, you said.
Yeah.
70. Okay. Digging into him, he leaps off the back ramp, and he looks towards you and starts to weave a very bad spell. You watch as he points a finger towards this area of the ground.
Hey, chill out.
Yay.
There are some slaves there as well. Everyone except for Ashrin make a dex save.
So annoying.
I think
so
I
annoying
know
you
what
do
this
those spells.
is.
19, baby.
Ooh, 17.
12.
5.
Anyone above a 15 passes.
Yeah.
Do you have danger sense yet? I don't think so.
I don't think so.
Do you?
Yeah, I think you get it at 7
Yeah.
or 6.
Not yet.
A massive fireball explodes from the direction that he points. The DM rolls
Yes, I do.
incredibly low, and everyone is swallowed up into it. You take full damage if you passed on a 15 for that save, and half on a success.
So that's 21 total.
21 total.
That's delightful.
All right. Ooh, I'm not looking so great, guys.
Oh, you are raging, right?
Yeah.
You only bear barbarians get resistance to all damage.
Man, that's gonna stink. 'Cause now I have advantage, I guess, on my next attack.
I do
And-
have danger sense, by the way.
Okay. It is Sigurd's turn.
Yeah. All right. 20, 15. All right. We're gonna do this. Run over, reckless attack. 6 and 19. All right.
19 hits.
Yeah, 19 and whatever bonus. Greatsword 10, 12.
12 damage. Okay.
Bonus action, I frenzy as well. 15, 14. All right. 25.
25 hits.
Yep, I figured. Sword. 15.
15 damage.
Mhm.
Okay. 87, 97. He is not looking so hot.
All right, cool. I get my third attack from
Yes.
frenzy. Nat 20.
Nat 20.
Yes.
Bring it home,
Ah.
That's the third one this session.
Oh my
Yep.
god, we've been rolling
Yeah.
so many.
baby. Yeah, it was a combat heavy session. That's why.
Nice.
Fuck. I rolled 2 nat
Oh my
ones.
god.
It's a
16,
total
17,
of 19.
19 damage.
How do you want to do it?
Yes.
It's still like kind of floating, right?
Yeah, he stood up from prone and floated back. His claws are like green and glowing with like necromantic energy.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. You know, I'm just gonna like do like a cross slash and then one final through the center, all anime like, and then spin my sword and put it back on my back.
There's a silver. Well, there's still guards coming for you, dude.
Yeah, no, I still got it out. It's just like resting on my shoulder. I suppose I had to look cool. Don't worry.
There's a silver
Still
streak
ready.
through the air as he slashes his sword.
You teleport behind him. Nothing.
Oh my, oh
Nothing
my.
personnel, kid.
You bring your sword and plunge it through him. From the force of your blow, when you puncture him, you can see that the back of his like form begins to bubble up and start to fly away as though like a strong wind is blowing from your direction, and he turns into a green bit of slimy goo
Oh,
that just
cool.
like sprays out in this direction, and he is nothing but a smear on the ground.
I love the
that.
goops and slimes.
Is there
Campaign
something
is
for me to
absolutely full
roll to
of
see if
goops and
that's
slimes.
normal?
Slime Squad. That's the name.
Someone can roll a religion check as our last check of the night.
The sloppy slimes.
Oh, don't let me roll a religion check, y'all, but I will if you let me.
I'll do it.
I
I'll
have
do
high int.
11.
Everyone get on this rolling train.
Ooh,
Yeah,
nice.
baby.
I'll
You
roll
guys
the-
are dumb as
Wow,
hell.
terrible rolls.
So stupid.
Oh my
My
god.
God.
He's a foxy boy. He turns into a foxy slime when they die, and that's
I
just
really like that slime.
That's what's inside foxes. Yes, good.
you crack open a fox, it's full of Mountain Dew.
Makes sense to me.
That's where we're gonna leave off for tonight, as Sigurd turns the auction master into a streak of green goo. The guard that was approaching him, foolhardy and full of confidence, now takes a few more tender steps as they approach these people that have just destroyed his master. We will be back streaming this game Wednesday at 6 p.m. for the thrilling conclusion, probably, to the effort to free these slaves from their dark fate. If you're looking for some other things to watch, we've got our Game Master Tyler streaming Magic the Gathering from 3 p.m. till 6 p.m. on Mondays and Thursdays. We've got Lily and Donovan on tomorrow at 1 p.m. Is that right?
Yep, 1
Talking
p.m.
about. Go ahead.
Oh no, yeah, Donovan's gonna be showing us a really cool board game called Horrified. I've never heard of it before. I'm sure it's gonna be horrifying.
Learn along with Lily at 1 p.m. tomorrow on this great channel. We are Twitch affiliates now, so please drop us a follow, a subscribe, let your friends know about our awesome channel. We also are accepting donations on our website, tavernoftales.com/DND. If you play in our Eberron campaign, or if you like what we're doing, or you're just a fan of us when we actually had a tavern that we ran, drop us a donation. Any little bit helps. Please follow us on social media, Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook for information about our plans to reopen according to what we feel is safe and adequate. Until then, stay healthy, stay dicey. We love you, and we'll see you on Wednesday.
Woo.
Bye, guys.